Nivorous.
Mics are hot.
He's pulling his cock out!
I
Date
missed
night, I
us.
think I hear.
All right, so we are down a red cap and a mole rat this week. Last we left off, who wants to recap?
Other question. Who remembers?
I remember the very end of last session because we're still on that map.
I don't remember anything.
That massacre.
Yeah.
Oh.
Under the bubbles, under the bubbles, there are no death saves. Used to be because you couldn't die. Now, you die instantly.
Yeah, Bridget took her first life.
Yeah.
That we know of.
That she knows of. You can tell she is visibly shaken by the blood on her hands. Literal blood and some bone shards. A little bit of meat.
Oh god.
Alright, so she has just done her first match against the guy she beat first in the qualifiers, but now he's representing the Crystal Empire rather than Central Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And then as the bubble goes down, a couple of Strixhaven officials run out into the field carrying something under their arm, this bag. They get over to the body, roll it out, unzip it, put Bradley in. One of them grabs the heart a few feet away, tosses it into, zips it up.
Christ.
Oh my god.
They each grab one end, pick it up, and march off the field. Another one comes up.
Cast Revivify or something.
It ain't free. It's a service that's offered at a premium.
He's the son of a rich bastard. Oh my god.
Yeah. another wizard goes up and is like prestidigitating the field clean.
Oh god.
Jesus.
All right, now see if I can find the token. All right. And then from across, from the other side of the field runs up the father, who is like, "How dare your pet do that to my son? You're going to pay for his resurrection."
You fucking called her what?
That little robot you have on a leash.
Okay, fuck it.
They won't let me do it.
Excuse me? What did you say?
You take that fucking back.
You watch your tongue, cut it out, old man. Do you understand?
I will have words with the administration, and I will be pressing charges. Like,
For a tournament he signed up for?
Remember, dead men can't collect on lawsuits. Just keep that in mind.
He's going with his tail between his legs.
Immediately.
Excuse me, Bradley.
Bradley's dead. Bradley's still...
They're both Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll bring him back. Okay.
I just hand him a sheet of paper. It's a bill for deep penetration.
What?
What?
a deep penetration and tissue massage.
Wow.
Does it say who it was for?
I think he's mocking the dead kid.
I am mocking the dead kid.
All right.
I just gave his dad a bill.
Yeah. He just takes one look at it, rips it in half, drops it at your feet.
Rude.
Like, what? And storms off.
Oh, I forgot we have Connie tact.
Oh, is she in here?
Love contact.
Connie tact.
Okay, so anyway, Bridget is still out on the field. All right, this kid's dead. All right, is still out on the field, like on her knees, just staring at her hands, which no one has cleaned.
Let's go get
Does everyone want Cuddles to get there first?
No.
Nah.
Oh, God. What are the odds Cuddles just starts licking her hands?
Don't give him ideas.
No. I'll try to get
Metal-
out there first. Like, nope.
Metal
nope,
hands,
nope.
mind you. She's half robot.
Mhm.
All right, so anyway, what you guys doing?
I'm just sort of gonna, like, forearms, just sort of, like, try to, like, help her up and be like, come on.
All right, she
I
sees...
prestidigitate her clean.
Okay. Okay, so her hands are clean now, and she sees Maddie, and like, she's not saying anything, but she is like being led by you without any resistance.
Okay. Just gonna take her somewhere and be like, okay, what are you feeling?
Let's get her away from.
Oh,
Yeah,
the arena.
like take her
Yeah.
to a different area, just like somewhere quiet, just sort of sit her down and be like, all right, we're gonna work through this.
All right, so back to your dorm then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so Charlie is not there. Morat currently not here. All right, let's get Bridget in here.
Put her in the cock chair. Put her in the cock chair.
Which chair's the... Oh, wait, I remember. Ah, god damn it. Oh, 999 is currently... Alright. Get out of there. I don't see a chair facing a bed.
It's too bad 999 isn't there. She could use it.
Yeah, she really could. But, yeah, Mulrat's not here. Okay, so she will be sitting down, still staring at her hands, like, I can still feel it.
Yep, it's like sitting next to her. It's like, okay. Nobody expected that to happen.
I did.
Shut up, you.
Nobody sane expected that to happen.
I mean, Cuddles is connected. He probably would have heard stories about previous tournaments. It is entirely possible he did know and said nothing.
I
Which
absolutely
surprises
would
no
not
one.
have said a thing.
But didn't we already know that the immortality field would be off?
We found out when Bradley died. We thought they were doing the same kind of bubble as they did before, and they're not, and we didn't know that. So we found out when Bradley was brutally killed.
Yeah. On the way to the dorm, you'd also see like a bunch of the safe weights, in particular, the younger crowd are like getting real worried about their situation.
Oh god.
Internally, Maddie's like, I am so glad I skipped. I'm not dealing with this. I'm squishy.
A lot of them didn't realize this was a Thunderdome situation.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
two
Oh
will
no.
enter, one will leave.
I mean, if
Oh,
you're
no.
rich, you can afford resurrection.
I mean, we're all rich, but that's not the point.
Yeah. Anyway, Bridget's also got like a little bowl of water, and she's like trying to wash her hands, despite
I totally
nothing
remember
happening.
that.
Belle will just
jeez.
press to digitate her hands.
Like they're
Dogs
already clean.
did that.
Huh?
They're already clean. It's just
Yeah.
She's Lady Macbething.
He'll make
Yeah.
them feel like warm and sparkly, and then like cool and chilled. Kind of like there's icy hot on them.
Cuddles is just gonna put a hand on her shoulder and go, "That sensation will never go away," and then leave.
oddly
Shut up.
enough, there is a small bit of comfort in that sentiment. You may be sending her down a path, though.
Oh, in case anybody's wondering what Cuddles is up to, he's now going to be running a life insurance scam with on the safe class.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Now,
What the
Now-
fuck?
now that one, if you can come up with a pitch, you can get a lot of money out of it.
Ew.
It's a shame Charlie's not here. Charlie would be so in on a life insurance scam with you.
Oh my god.
Next week, we can like fill him in.
This is
Well,
actually
now-
fucked up.
Okay, so what are you offering as the service to get the payment for the insurance?
Discount discount diamonds
Where would you be sourcing the diamonds?
through the Heg network. I'll send you more details about this. It
Okay,
is not 100% what you think.
Because I was about to say,
If you had-
I hate that would actually work.
Here, I can help out with this too.
Okay.
So the diamonds wouldn't even really need to be that discounted to be profitable if you get enough people to buy in as like an insurance network.
Hmm.
Because if it's an insurance buyer's pool, then like in these fights, only one of two people is gonna die.
Right. If everyone's taking the insurance, but only half are cashing in.
Exactly.
Oh, and we're running all of this through Connie.
Okay. Yeah. She would handle a lot of the back end.
But half
Okay. Yeah.
for a good portion of them are just glass. And another
Oh, you're
ones
doing-
have little.
You're
And
doing
another one
fake
just have-
diamonds.
Yes.
Oh,
you're
man,
an asshole.
I thought you were doing the resurrections, but like charging more.
Oh, that's the premium packaging.
That's like Amazon Prime. You already bought it, but you have to pay more to remove ads.
Oh God, yeah,
Isn't that what they're kind of doing right now, though?
yeah.
It is. That's why I say it.
Okay, we'll have to like iron out the scam some other time.
Maxie.
Oh, I haven't even told you my best part about it.
Oh boy, this is. It'll probably work. Just saying. And suspiciously absent.
Ah,
Boom.
That'll happen every time.
wait, just like and suspiciously absent.
Crap. All right. So yeah, Kiki also comes to comfort her friend Bridget.
Is Kiki participating? Just a question
Yep.
for a friend here. Okay. So, that's not good.
Which means everyone's going to buff her.
Which means
Yeah.
someone's gonna try to learn Death Ward really quick.
Either Kiki
Oh, you don't need to
Kiki's
learn Death
enemy
Ward.
dies, or we all die.
You don't need to learn Death Ward. I have a
We're
solution.
gonna die.
Oh, I need to go get a scroll though, but I can probably buy scrolls here, right?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Yeah.
They would be at
I forgot.
price.
I don't have as high as spell slots anymore since I reclassed. But I have all my
Good.
classes still. I have all
Yeah,
my
so
classes still.
yeah.
So I just need scrolls, which is fine.
However, consumables were not allowed.
Consumables are not allowed for the participant.
For the part, right. If you're doing buffs, cool. Okay. So anyway, Kiki, like, hand on Bridget's shoulder, like, addresses the rest of you. It's like, we got some new help. I just came from the gun barrel and some help arrived.
What do you mean by that?
Jim and Jerry.
Who?
Jim and Jerry, the trolls.
Oh.
Yeah, they finally arrived.
Sorry about that thing we did to you, Jerry.
Is Jerry good?
They were really happy to move in. They started building a little shack out on the outside of the crater.
Move in?
Yeah, to a
They're
little
homeless.
shack they built.
Huh.
We agreed to give them a job, and they could live on the whatchamacallit. Because the reason they were in the tournament in the first place was because they had no money, because the government ran them out of their bridge thingy,
Oh yeah,
and
okay. I
you guys
forgot
liked
about that.
them, so you gave them a job in housing.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to, take the teleportation circle back and, to help them move in, I was about to go help too.
Sure, why not?
Awesome.
I got free time.
All right. So in the field between the gun barrel and the tower. If I can find the tokens. Those are massive. All right. So, who all is going back to the gun barrel?
I will go.
Try to convince Bridget to go to do something else to get her mind off what the fuck just happened.
That is a
You have
good
knives,
idea.
knives.
Come on, let's go. We're gonna do some redirecting.
Social work.
Manual labor will make you feel better.
All right. So when you
Most
go
of the
through
time
the
it doesn't, but-
teleportation circle and you look in the direction of the field, you can see flying car with chains attached to the wreckage of that truck. And it's like trying to lift it up as Jim and Jerry are also grabbing and like helping carry the truck bits out of the crater.
Hey guys, how you doing? Missed us?
Yeah, both the trolls like see you and like, "Hey boss, just getting some work done. Grarg and Kennedy told us this wasn't supposed to be a crater."
Right. It shouldn't be a crater.
You can also see like really shitty shack off in the distance.
Oh, buddy.
Uh, I want to go up to this shack and cast fabricates to at least somewhat upgrade the wooden shack.
So like absorbing the wood and restructuring it into something sound.
Yes.
Okay. They notice that, give you a thumbs up. It's like, we just slapped that together. We were gonna do something proper when we had the time, but this seemed kind of important.
You're fine. I can handle that.
Okay, I will
And-
read
And
Cuddle's
Oh, sorry.
suggestion when I have the time.
plus, I would build some cement structures out of wood and use reality bending to turn it into concrete to just make it faster.
Nice. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, so that's 2 levels of exhaustion to make it permanent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cool.
All right. So eventually they get the truck fully out. And once they do, then the two trolls just like start trying to push the dirt back into the hole, which is going to take a while. But Ollie lands the car near everyone, gets out. This place. Yeah, last time I was here, we weren't allowed to leave the site. I'm kind of excited to get some traveling done.
Where would you like to go?
Well, they did mention the Gears mentioned the castle nearby.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea currently.
Oh, why not?
Castle?
The kingdom, the king's assassination attempt.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I
Maddie
think
wasn't there.
I've been
oh,
gone for a while.
Sorry.
Someone pulled up
Yeah, I think
the
the
bullet button.
castle's under lockdown for now.
Well, I mean, there's the whole castle town, though.
That is true. I thought you wanted to see the castle.
Well, I mean, I could see it from a distance. It's better than anything I've done before. It's like, oh, also, and like dips back into the car and back out. Yeah, Gears whipped this up for me too, and it's just a normal ass skateboard.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's got like Lord of the Rings decal.
Awesome.
I want to be that asshole and have Maddie say, "Oh, that's really cool Harry Potter decal."
Are you saying that?
But I'm not.
Okay, you're not. Okay.
Uh,
I know
no, I'm
Cuddles
not
isn't
gonna say
there,
that.
but I'm wondering what Gummy's reaction would be to any of this.
You'd have to ask.
Brew Gummy is here too.
Yep. Is Cuddles, though?
No, Cuddles is not there.
Okay.
His employee.
Oh, yeah. Keen can be anywhere and everywhere. Oh my god, if Keen is sneaking, I think the only person who could spot her is Cuddles. So anyway, Ollie grabbing the skateboard is like, all right, I know taking the car to the town is probably a bad idea, but if you give me the directions, I'll just take the skateboard.
Don't you just want to ask Vel? It's way faster.
Yeah, but Val won't always be around, and it's a good idea to have a lay of the land.
It's a lie. I can always be around.
He's up.
I mean, my thing
He's
is navigation,
omnipresent.
and I don't know the area. That's getting me kind of jittery.
You know, that's valid, but I'm working on having Chuck here develop a literal calling card. We haven't worked it out yet.
I'm still
Mm.
on it.
You should figure out how to get there.
I know Cuddles isn't there, but I'm pretty sure he would have directed Keen that anytime somebody mentions Vel and Vel's not around, just show up with a small monster can
Okay.
and just hand it to the person.
Just, oh yeah, this is how you get him.
That is a good idea, though.
That's hilarious.
Keen just pops up, monster above her head at your, like, grabbing level.
An offering for the gods. Just
You're
offer
really
it to
sick
the
on.
silver streak and it will come.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Listen, I just want to be a minor deity. It's alright, Minty. I hung up flyers everywhere. Like, there's flyers in the gun barrel. There's flyers that are all over Strixhaven already.
Yep. You got fans in Strixhaven. All right. So you have some time. What does everybody want to do with your downtime?
I want to look up some. I want to look up some shit about upper crust.
All right.
Look on
So
dirt.
are you talking like go to a library or like government files or internet to look up what the Foundation has on him?
First I'd probably go to what's what's her name again? Red Cap, pull her
Oh,
in.
Connie Tact.
Connie Tact. I'd ask her to help me with that.
You
And
gotta
then
find her
I'd
first.
Wasn't she
Like-
available in Strixhaven?
She, so far as you know, is still there with Red Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, then I do that a bit later. Then I'd look up files on what the Foundation would know about him.
Okay, let's do an investigate.
19.
All right, that's pretty good. Didn't show up on my end, but that's fine. Okay. So, because of your involvement with him, the Foundation took an interest in, but they've been spying on the location. But as of like a few weeks ago, he has pulled his business out of that building. It is now an empty suite.
And they haven't followed him?
He went somewhere the Foundation doesn't have a presence.
Oh. That's concerning.
Yep. Which means Connie might have more info for you if you can find her.
Okay. I'm going back to Strixhaven.
Okay. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. So Ollie is just gonna just start riding towards town, see the sights on his own. Dell's gonna stay behind for now. All right. So unless anybody has anything else they're gonna do, we're gonna go back to trying to find Connie. Where do you want to look?
The library, because she deals with information, so why shouldn't she be in the library?
Okay. All right, he is not there. Neither is Morat or Charlie.
Can we use magic items in Strixhaven?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I just...
while we're
Sorry?
while we're here, I need to buy my tome.
Oh, you didn't do that already?
No,
Yeah,
I
you can
didn't
just...
think of it last time, and then I was like, oh yeah, I would actually super benefit from this.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Anyone who wants to, is just 40,000 gold, and you can have one of the manuals. You only get one, though.
Everybody gets
I
one.
forget what's the manual.
Whichever manual you choose, it'll increase one of your stats by 2 after you read it for like a week. And then you have to return it to the library in its blank format.
Are these like skills or base stats?
Base stats.
Base stats.
Yeah, it's like Tome of Intellect, Manual of Bodily Fortitude, that kind of thing.
I don't know how the numbers work out specifically here, but my
I don't know how that would work because I got 20s in some of them.
Yeah,
it can go up
I
to
mean,
22.
They can increase to 30.
yeah, you can only get
I already
one,
got
though.
I already got a 24 in intelligence.
I got that 22 in wisdom. Ooh.
24 wisdom. Yeah, I did it too.
No, 22 wisdom I've got. 24 wisdom?
I'm gonna be borrowing a book then.
Awesome. All right, yeah, just deduct 40,000 gold. Anyway, Charles is exploring, and you lucked out. Her token was here.
I just remembered the last time I saw her, she was here.
Yeah, I'm not moving the token, so you lucked out.
Yeah,
or
but
you chose
Charles
wisely.
would,
It wasn't luck.
yeah, Charles would just fly around it. in the library until he saw her.
Okay. And yeah, you see her. She looks like she is just sitting at a reading chair with a book, but she does not seem surprised to see you at all.
Hey, Connie, was it?
That's right. You were an associate of Charlie's, were you not?
That is true. Uh, you already seem to know something.
I know many things.
Well,
What
you
are you
built
in the
Cypher?
market for?
I want to get some dirt on I always forget his name. Bradley Uppercrust, please.
Well, there's two of those. You'll have to be more specific.
Oh, was he alive again?
What
Aw.
was it? The
Remember when he
third?
said
The older one.
Yes. Whew, your group did a real number on his son.
On both of them, yes.
So what are you looking for?
what can we say? Bridget's a real heart stopper, you know? A real heart throb.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just some draw just some drama, some blackmail material, or whatever you can find. I can pay handsomely in gold and information.
All right, what are you offering? Now, information I don't really need anymore. I probably know what you do. But what are you offering in gold?
Depending on what you can get, to be honest. If you and he pulls a USB stick out of the air, can fill that, I would give you, let's say, 5,000.
It's like, okay, she takes a USB stick. It's like, what do I do? Pee on this?
Fuck,
Yeah,
you're
that's
from
what you
this
do.
world, are you?
Make sure you plug it in first.
It's like, I am not shoving this in anywhere. Sorry.
Dude, and he also pulls out a shitty laptop.
She looks at it very curiously.
And for the next hour and a half, he would probably try to explain how it works and what the USB drive does.
Okay.
The fuck are you doing here?
Now, the question is, what are you now missing?
Like I said, I want anything, any dirt on him, just to blackmail him, to make his fuck, what's it called?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't Connie saying that. It was me as the DM since Cuddles just went past you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what are you now missing? I don't know if Cuddles tried anything or not. But yeah,
I'm
she
pretty
seems...
sure 26 will work.
What?
I'm pretty sure 26 plus sleight of hand would work.
Depending on what you want, because some of his shit is in a subspace.
Also, you get to do perception to challenge.
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, okay, it's a fucking 10.
Okay.
And how much would someone realistically have in a coin purse?
Okay, so You already had the coin purse exposed and sitting between you and Connie, so that's kind of off limits. So you would have some petty change still on you, like personal money.
Okay, I'd say you got 100 gold or something.
Yeah. Just straight up.
I'll take it.
Just straight up. Lifted 100 gold without Charles noticing. God damn it. Charles is so rich he might not even notice.
It's not.
But then again, Cuddles is just still reading the book the entire time. His hands just work automatically.
Oh my god, he accidentally stole 100 gold from you. Okay, so anyway, in the meantime, Connie has been typing away furiously. While she's doing that, yeah, she's like telling you the information because that's what she does. The gist is, some time ago, the upper crusts got kind of a grant from the Crystal Empire, specifically the royal family of the Crystal Empire, and they have moved and started up shop near the palace. And not just a storefront, like a full-on warehouse.
Guess we gotta go rob.
No, not warehouse. Factory. A full-on factory.
I do not change my statement.
So, yeah, the Crystal Empire is starting production of something.
In the future, if you got time, can you look into that for me?
Oh, it depends on how much you're paying.
Same price, same amount of data.
How much
Like
were you paying?
5,000.
Like 5,000 for
5,000? Oh, okay.
a 100 gigabyte USB drive.
100 gigs of text files?
Yes.
How much do you think she's typing?
Maybe not all text files, videos, pictures, whatever she gets.
Oh, is she supposed to use the laptop's camera?
Yeah.
Super discreet. Real spy shit. Okay, we're not going to say 100 gigs because that's ridiculous.
Okay, then 20 gigs for like 100. How does that sound?
Gonna give you like the most uncompressed sound file.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, megabytes are way more reasonable. It's like, all right, well, while I got you here, I do have a little bit, if you're interested in the Crystal Empire, I've got some juicy gossip if you're in the market.
Do I also have to pay for that?
Uh-oh. Every bit of information has a price.
I'm not made of gold, you know?
Oh, it's not like
You're
I'm not made of info.
Okay, what's up?
It's like, all right. So, I may have given one of the Euclid waits from the Crystal Empire the impression that we're dating, and she lets slip that a few of her family members have been abducted.
Oh shit.
So I've been running that little scam along a bunch of the contestants from the Crystal Empire, and it seems nearly every wizard, sorcerer, and warlock in the Empire has been involuntarily conscripted.
Huh?
Prepare for war. Well,
Oh,
We have
this
to
is
rob them
this is not good.
Well,
or they get their hands out.
whoever's going to be on the receiving end, it's certainly not a good thing. I'm going to be far, far away.
I believe you that. Okay, how much?
Same price. Well,
So
for that little
500?
tidbit, yeah, just 500.
Cool. Okay, anything else or
Oh, if I have anything else I think you might be interested in, I'll find you.
not creepy at all?
She look at this, what do you expect?
All
Little
right.
friend.
All right, so you're gonna call everybody, spread the info, or what you doing?
Does the foundation already has a Bleh. I can't speak. Does the foundation already have like a connection service of forum or something?
Yeah, you can connect to the internet here. The Foundation's internet.
Okay,
Foundation Discord.
the foundation Discord.
Like, you would notice their information on places like the Crystal Empire is lacking because they barely have a foothold there.
Okay, I would contact my supervisor or like
The only one above you is the
Yeah.
05.
yeah, my
Okay.
supervisor.
All right.
Crystal Empire. There's a sub channel for it. It's like what we know, and then there's a picture, and it's just real maniacally laughing with fire raining down over the city.
And then
Mallow
and then
in the
audio
background
file
stabbing the fantasy pope.
and an audio
God.
file just an owl.
Okay, anyway, you do have access to the internet. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm going to contact them and give them the information I received.
Okay. You get a
But
confirmation.
But I of course made it into text.
Right. Okay. So the 05s know. Are you telling everyone else?
Yes, I'm also telling everyone else from the group.
Are we setting up a Discord?
Yes.
Yes.
Charles, I'm not sure how much of an army I could take on my own, but like probably at least half. I mean,
Yeah, if everyone else in the team can handle the other half of the country's army.
I think I can tear through at least half a country's army. I don't know how many. I mean, how many guys is that? Like, is that like 1,000? Do you think like 1,000 guys?
Like several. Yeah.
Maybe a bit more, but we can
several
get you
tens of thousands.
we can get you an item that should work pretty nicely.
It's all right. Like here, try to punch me. Try to punch me right now.
What?
Directly in the nose. Please.
Okay. Unarmed strike. Oh no, wait. Wrong character. Give me a second. There it is. Ah, goddamn it, it's 17.
Val just like sidesteps and he like pushes your arm. He's like, see, I'm way too fast. They'll never get me.
All right.
Bell. Need a perception.
He did it again. Vervel this time specifically,
Oh,
perception.
for Val. So my passive perception is 21.
Oh!
It
It was a 21. Yeah. It's a match. You see him approaching. You don't know what he did.
Spins around. Cuddles. I was showing off my my speed. I've been training.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, he just barely fended you off, but can't prove anything.
Still just reading a book. Wandering the library.
All right.
I didn't know he could read.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. That Cuddles.
All right. Let's get the next phase of the tournament out of the way before we progress the plot.
The plot.
Just because I
thickens.
have to say it,
What?
Bell, you would have noticed me put a couple of random orange stars just on the bookshelves.
Not on the bookshelves.
Unfortunately, it means nothing. Oh, there's the map I need. Okay, so let's... Okay, is Cuddles ready to fight? This will be sometime later. Everyone will have had a long rest. It's like a day or so later.
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay. So eventually, Cuddles gets called by the Strixhaven Wizards for your round in the tournament. Let's clear the board a bit. All right, are we doing any buffs or anything?
Who's fighting?
Right now, what you know is Cuddles.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. We give Cuddles a scroll of polymorph, and I give Cuddles a can of Monster Energy. Not sponsored.
I can make
Looks
him
at you and
invisible.
He looks at you and he's already drinking a Red Bull.
All right.
He goes, and he reaches in and he pulls out a jar of pre-workout and he puts a scoop of pre-workout in your Red Bull.
Whoa, man. 3 scoops is enough.
Remember, your heart's a muscle.
God damn. All right.
He's going to see sound.
All right, so before the match begins, the announcers begin the introductions. Representing the Central Kingdom, Lord Cuddles. You are a lord, right?
Damn straight.
Okay, Lord Cuddles. Representing the Twilight Kingdom, Lord Gungnir.
Oh no!
Portal opens up. Aya walks out. Jesus Christ!
Ow, what the fuck?
No.
No, what the fuck is going on?
I have had to mute. I will unmute when it is no longer a problem.
Oh my god. That was horrendous.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe he's in the shower.
So, portal opens up. Aya walks out carrying a leash. Pulls out Gungnir, takes the leash off, smacks him on the butt into the arena.
Oh no.
Okay.
With the puffed out chest, he's just greeting the fucking what's it called?
The party, the audience.
The audience.
Okay.
Cuddles just turns around and shouts to Chloe, "See, I told you the leash was a good idea for a wedding gift."
It's like, hey, I know that guy.
Meanwhile, Dell runs all the way over and casts Holy Weapon for Gungnir.
Fel's like, Fel just does a drive-by, and then there's just a can of Monster at Gungnir's feet.
What is that? The fuck's insurance? What?
Don't worry.
What
it's
is that
good.
again?
You should
What
download it
potion?
fast.
Speed.
Oh hell yeah! What did you say, Cuddles?
You should down that monster super fast. It's good for you.
Oh hell yeah! he's cracking that bad boy open and downs it on one go. He's not feeling well.
Much better.
Welcome back.
Okay, I can explain.
He's no longer static.
For some reason, my voice mod, instead of connecting it to my normal microphone that I always use, was not sensing my microphone and connected to the cheap, shitty microphone connected to my webcam.
Oh. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Sorry about that. I had to I was going through Discord, I had to backtrack all the way through my shit. Alright.
The immediate reaction from everyone.
It was painful.
Charlie, look on the bright side. We're now running insurance scams.
Good.
I
Good.
Of course, you're right on board.
Time for a drink.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Some sort of chocolate wine. Never had it before. Let's see.
Oh, I had that once like 15 years ago.
Ah, that's terrible. But,
Yeah.
fine.
It's terrible. Drinks more.
It's alright. I have this totally normal
Really good.
caramel
Put it on top of
that
ice
I'm
cream.
gonna eat in a few minutes.
I have apple gummies.
Let me pull up my shit.
I got chicken nuggies.
Also, we're glad to see you.
Oh my god, can you imagine infused dino nuggies?
Infused dino nug.
Why is that not a
That's
thing?
All right.
awesome.
I'm already enjoying myself.
With infused ketchup. All right.
Okay, so I see that we are in a match. I'm sorry to
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so Dell has buffed Gungnir with Holy Weapon. Cuddles has a scroll of polymorph. Don't know if you're going to use it.
I'm gonna use it.
Awesome. All right, now is the time as the bubble is coming up.
I have to look freaking stat block now. God damn it! Because you guys forget he's been around.
Who?
How
Like,
can we
no, I
forget?
played the
There's
beast
orange
with
stars
polymorph.
everywhere.
Not just. I don't mean that kind of around.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Sure.
He's from another plane. He can do
From another
astral
dimension.
dreadnoughts.
No, you can only turn into beasts with polymorph.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Any beast of appropriate CR is fine.
What was the
I will
CR?
say,
I don't know. Real. What'd you give him?
Oh, so polymorph will let you turn into technically anything of a CR of your level or lower that is a beast. But
Oh,
beasts
God.
beasts top out at like 8 though.
Oh, okay.
So if I could ask real quick while we're having a moment, have I missed anything of importance in this past like hour?
We had a conversation with Connie Tact and got some heavy info.
I
Ah.
adore her. There might be a war coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what started that.
Here's the thing, I had a certain level of personality in my head for her based on like just making the token, but I left it entirely to Dell, so I have no idea how she's actually acting.
I'm trying to think of a good monster that's at that level.
Unscrupulously.
Del, do you have a placeholder token? Because I want to summon something and I did not prepare a token.
Depends on what you're doing. I can use a
Spir-
default token.
I want to summon the spirit of death.
Nice.
Just use Bell, but cooler now.
Yeah.
Huh? Do you like it?
All right, what
Do you
are
do
you?
you like Vel but cool? What am
Trying to
I?
find something.
It's Bell, but edgier now at the very least. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
all that.
I don't know why it's giving me such issues trying to find something with a CR16.
Technically, I'm an undead when I'm in this form.
Real did mention that the beasts only go up to CR 8.
Yeah, you'll just have to take the best or give up.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find the list. I can't find the list. And searching's not helping.
All right, just looking at top down. Traxagore is the highest.
Traxagore is also a person.
A person, yeah.
It's subject to scrutiny as if you can actually transform into them. And then like his big thing is he's a wizard. And he's
Yeah.
not really allowed to cast spells in polymorph.
If you want to play as Traxagore, I'll allow it, including the spellcasting. You would be this little otter casting as an 18th level wizard.
It's fucking hilarious.
What?
If you want to be Traxagore, it's funny. Otherwise, the highest is huge giant crab, sperm whale, or Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Be a dinosaur.
Wronger.
Dinosaurs are always the best option ever.
What you mean, like this, or like
Just channel
this,
your inner Jurassic Park and go
or
nuts,
like
man.
this, or like this?
I'm trying
Of
to
course.
figure out what a fennec is.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
it's a
already.
large beast.
Hey, you found it.
I'm gonna be an Umbra dragon.
Umber
That's
Dragon.
a monstrosity, I think.
Yeah, I have the beast list open. There are no dragons here.
Sun beast. I have it. Adult Umbra dragon. Large beast.
Yeah, the only beast I have with dragon in the name is giant dragonfly.
Do you have it by
Alright.
alphabetical or challenge rating?
Okay, I'm gonna deselect. Go to all monsters. Umber Dragon.
Yeah, I selected beasts. Challenge rating 8 to 16.
Are you not in D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond is right under the adult Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Maybe I just don't have Dragon Veil. What? All right. Can somebody else verify? Because it's not showing up for me.
Monsters, beasts, PR 8 to 8. Search. Oh, that's homebrew.
Oh, that would explain it. All right, let me get into Homebrew. Browse monsters.
Oh, I didn't tell it to just search homebrew.
All
That might
right.
explain why it was weird.
Boom.
Giant crab, sperm whale,
And
jackboard.
add to collection. Okay. Adult Umber Dragon is now on the list. Does anyone have a token they want to use? Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Or I have a blueberry dragon token.
We'll just have to make it large size. All right, we ready for initiative? Jesus.
Yeah, sure. Thirty 20.
Does Gungnir stab things? What does he do?
16.
He can both shoot and slice.
Okay. I'm still not seeing Jake's rolls. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's because. Wait, does Gungnir want to borrow my fancy knife? I'm sorry, it's a short sword.
I would say he also has a fancy knife.
Yeah, whatever you select, that's what a holy weapon got applied to.
All right.
All right, dirty
And that's
20
just
wins.
That's 1d4 extra radiant damage.
Oh, I'll be
Potion
rolling.
of
It's like
dexterity.
2d8.
Cool. All right, are we beginning
Yeah.
or
Yep. Charles won initiative.
Gungnir?
Or Gungnir won. God damn it.
Okay, that should be under 120 feet, I think.
I believe so.
I do not know where the measuring tool is.
Yeah,
Oh, there.
It's 85 feet.
it is under draw and above pointer.
Cool. In that case, Eldritch Blast.
Naturally.
30-20.
Yeah, that would hit.
12 damage. 27.
What kind of damage?
7 damage. Force.
Force. Okay.
29. 11 damage. 29 again. 8 damage. And bonus action, all of that again.
Nice. Is somebody keeping
7.
track of the damage?
11
I was playing
damage.
Minesweeper.
I've been crocheting.
I'm sewing.
18.
I will say these things are great for my productivity.
Wait, does 18 hit?
Cross stitch doesn't hurt my
I
fingers
don't think
on my
so.
crochet, so yay.
Okay. 1 does not hit. Give me a second, I'll look for... It's... I forgot I do not have a log again anymore. Shit.
Yeah, was anybody keeping track?
Sadly, not really.
Yeah, because I've been trying to double check the numbers and
Okay, you know what? Let's just re-roll and we'll all add it up. Because, like,
Just
I'm
the
trying to
damage
look...
or...
Yeah, just the damage. Because I'm like, all right, checking resistances. He doesn't have any. Okay, but like several numbers have already gone past.
yeah,
Okay.
I've been trying to figure that out.
Okay. 8. 7.
Is this the damage?
Yep.
Yes. 15.
Again?
15.
Okay. Were you saying 8 then 7 equals 15, or 8
No.
and 7 and 15?
8, 7, 15,
Okay. So 30
and now
so far.
7 again.
37.
And then the bonus action, only 3 hit. 13. 11. Just a 6.
Okay, so 37 and 30.
Yeah.
So 67 altogether. All right, is that the end of your turn?
That is everything for now from me. And now my summon.
Why the fuck is Goofy in my house?
Fuck.
Hmm?
Right, I could
Are
hear
you
with
in a
my
creepypasta right now?
no, I
Just
could
say,
hear
why
my
is Goofy in
wall.
my house?
The wall was like in the way. She sounded like Goofy.
Yup.
She's
There's
also
a
wondering if
Hayek in
now
this house. There's a Hayek in this house.
Goofy doesn't have sex. He yucks.
He has a son.
He does.
Yeah,
Actually-
that would be everything.
Actually, I think he has 2 sons, technically. Just one
Told me
before
about
Goof
it.
Troop.
I think he was making a pun.
Why is there so yeah? Yuck. He yucks. Yes. But why is there so much goofy stuff in this? Like we fought the villain from another goofy movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I fought one too a little while ago, Uppercrust the 5th and like the
Yep.
4th, and I was half expecting the 3rd, honestly, coming into this.
I mean, Bradley Uppercrust the Third would just straight up be the dude from the Goofy movie.
An
I
extremely
just
goofy
expected
movie.
to see more Uppercrusts. I just expected more.
We have to
All right.
deal with more later on.
All right, what's your summon doing?
It's just moving.
Okay. All right, Cuddles. Unleash hell.
Well, first, I gotta do a save to see if I still hold the form. Pretty sure.
Do you have to save 7 times?
Wait, does polymorph have
Isn't it-
concentration?
Should.
Let's find out.
Polymorph is a concentration spell. True
Oh.
polymorph isn't.
Oh, you gave him
That's why.
regular polymorph.
It's why Bell's first class is technically barbarian.
To help with your concentration or what?
To help with my concentration, to get those con saves.
Okay. So that's what, half of the damage is the difficulty?
It's half or 10,
Okay.
whichever is higher.
Yeah, you were doing a lot of little damage. Is it half or 10, whichever is bigger?
Yeah.
That's pretty much just 10 for each individual hit. Alright, and concentrations has a +3. So as long as you
Also,
don't
if
get
Mallow
anything.
has con saves, that proficiency would roll over.
Yeah, if you want to use your regular con save, that's fine too.
Okay, how many more do I gotta do?
It was what, 7 total?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 3 more to do.
Gee, God damn.
We're a hardy boy.
Yep, you passed all of them.
Wow.
Okay, now unleash hell.
Okay. Well, let's start this off very fun. I get to use my trait of flyby. To screw your summon. I'm going straight for gun.
All right.
All right, yeah,
Soon as
fly
I'm within
speed of
20 feet.
100 feet.
Yeah. As soon as I'm within 120 feet of him, I'm using Stunning Screech.
All right, that is 1 per day. All right,
Yep.
that is a. All right, it's DC 15 what saving throw?
Psychic.
If it's psychic,
That's
I'm
a
going to
good
say
question.
wisdom. Homebrew!
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I forget
I'm going to
the
say,
minor details.
yeah, wisdom save, DC 15. I'm just declaring it wisdom because of psychic damage.
15.
All right, is that half? Okay, half damage.
9. What? Is that supposed to be plus 3d6?
Oh,
That's-
no.
This is the worst freaking writing.
Okay, in almost everything, it'll show you the dice you roll, but also give you like the middle average roll if you don't want to roll. So like we could technically play without dice.
Yeah. 11 psychic damage.
All right, so halved. So you're taking 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
All right, now do you have multi attack? Yes. Oh man, this fight would have gone very differently had your save been 1 less.
Yeah.
Because you'd also be stunned.
That would have been not good.
All right, so you get a bite and a tail.
Okey-doke. Seven, so that's a dirty 22.
That hits.
For 10 damage. And I'm gonna assume 14 misses.
Yes. And plus you get 25 cold damage because of Armor of Agathis.
Aww. I'm almost having to drop this because the dragon's almost out of health.
Yeah, once you drop it, you won't die, but the match will be over. So, you know, there's that. You don't have to experience death. All right, was
That's
that
actually
both?
good workaround.
Yeah, was that both attacks?
Yeah, that was both attacks.
All right.
All I'm
And
gonna
you-
do is wrap around gun, get really close so nobody else can hear, and just tell him let me win.
All right,
I can't
guns.
fucking hear you because you speak dragon.
No, he knows common too.
Oh, he knows the comment.
Can be taught other languages, but only simple commands.
Well,
So
you retain
let
your
win.
languages.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And dragons can talk. What? Oh, you don't retain language? I thought you retained your mental stuff.
No, like I
Through
do, but
polymorph does.
I'm a druid
Oh.
with the hide of the Feral Guardian. So like I do, but normal people do not.
Okay. You are the example I have of what a druid is.
I'm pretty sure you'd still be smart enough to go let win.
Yeah, I'll allow
Oh
it.
yeah, you definitely pertain. Like, I mean, your intelligence is going to fluctuate to whatever your intelligence is there, but even if your intelligence dropped to like 2, you could still stay on mission.
All right, Gungnir, what you doing?
He would look up to Cuddles, just say, "Get fucked," and pull, and slashes him with his dark saber.
Did I give that back?
18.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
that would
hits. Oh, does it? What?
Yes. Natural armor is only 16.
You do have a
Alright.
reaction. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't help.
Kinda, I can
12.
drop in the wing. That puts it at 18.
Yeah, which wouldn't help.
12 12 slashing. Wasn't it radiant? No, necrotic. It was necrotic. And second attack because it's his pack blade.
All right,
29.
how much damage did you say?
12.
All right, was that 12 total?
And 10. So 22 total.
22. All right, and that was with your weapon, so let me get the holy weapon up.
Two attacks with the weapon, so.
All right, first one. Here's 9 holy, and second one. All right, so 13 holy damage.
Nice.
All right, doing anything else?
Yeah, my summon. He moves, gets his multi attack, 2 reaping scythes. Where was it? Spell attack modifier. Spell attack, that. 16. Think 16 hits, right? Plus. Uh, 11 necrotic damage from the first. And. Oh, 30.
That I'm using my,
What?
reaction. I'm dropping the wing.
Okay. That puts the AC at 18.
Yep.
So only the second attack hits? Or.
I believe so.
The second was a 30, so.
Okay.
That plus 5. 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he's going to use his bonus action to haunt Cuddles.
To what?
To haunt him.
Oh, haunt.
Yeah. Currently it's not doing much, so you can do your thing.
All right. So you mean it's Cuddle's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder I can't see your rolls. You're not in the campaign on that character.
Yes. That's what I said.
Oh, I've been distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out why we haven't been able to see any of them.
I'm like going through the list of characters and he's just not in it.
I did not think to that I'd play Gun again, so I pulled him out of the campaign.
Ironic.
Is it an action to drop a spell?
I think it'd be free.
Free action, yeah. You're just breaking concentration.
Perfect.
If you want to throw, you can.
I'm not
Yeah.
throwing. I'm still fighting.
Yeah, but whatever form you're in is the form you fight in.
That doesn't make sense.
It is
That's
a
the-
rules.
Been
It was
in
most-
place since.
Yeah. It's mostly to keep druids from just shape-shifting over and over again to keep the fight going forever.
Yeah, I would abuse it, so that's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Can't
you
even
get
argue.
one form.
It's not how fast you get thrown out, it's how many pages you get added to the rule book.
Yeah.
That sounds like a challenge now, doesn't it?
It is.
What do you intend
It
to throw
is.
your map?
Like, you could drop it, but the damage would carry over.
What are the flanking rules in this game again?
Okay.
Sides.
Vibes, pretty much. As long as you
like-
and your summon are on opposite sides, you get advantage.
Okay.
I was like, hey Kelsey, I think I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. Do you want anything?
You know, why don't I just go with you?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So hold my hand.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah. Piggyback?
He
Yeah, I'm gonna
doesn't.
have to piggyback this one.
Okay, we're gonna need a
Okay.
strength check to see if you can piggyback.
Alright, it is still Cuddle's turn.
Well, since guns being a pain in my butt, I'm gonna take his minion for a ride.
Oh, wait, can you grab him?
He's on my back.
Is he?
He's well, it's floating near you, to be honest. Not really on your back, just slashing at you. But you can take it for a ride if you want.
I was about to say, it's funny, so I'll allow it.
Pretty much what I was gonna do is just use the flyby trait to get out of range of gun, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Alright, so you're moving. Anything else?
Well, if this guy's floating on my back,
Sure.
I'm getting as close to this barricade as possible.
what?
I'm using the spell neglecting barricade as a meat grinder for your guy.
Yeah, that would kind of unsummon him. Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
cool.
It's gone. All right, you do
Hell
still
yeah.
have like 80 feet of flight left. And you haven't used any actions.
Yep. Time to do a couple of dive bombing attacks.
All right, you do get 2 attacks.
Okay, so that would be 23.
It's
14 damage.
what damage?
14
Yeah, what damage type?
piercing damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
Okay, I cast Hellish Rebuke. Where was it? Give me a second. There it is. Dex 19, please.
Dex save.
You got a wow, +6 to dex. Oh wait, no, it has +9 because of proficiency.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out how to do that calculation. The amplifier.
Roll a d20, add 9. Oh no.
No, I'm using my heroic inspiration on that one.
Okay.
Because I still
Which-
got that.
All right. So, in my games, heroic inspiration can be used for a free nat 20 or to force a nat 1 on someone.
Okay.
I'll take the 20.
Okay.
So.
All right. So that's only half.
In that case, it's only 12 damage.
After the half?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You gotta be hurting by now.
I am well and hurting.
God. All right. Was that one attack so far?
That was a
Yeah,
melee
that was
attack, right? Okay, your last 25 cold damage.
Oh God.
Oh. How heavy is this thing?
Is what thing? The dragon itself?
Yes.
Very, it's an adult dragon. Are we talking crushing damage as you fall down?
Yep. Because that was a bite. So all that damage would have just made the dragon fall flat on gun.
God.
Belly flop.
You know what? I'll allow it. 2d6 crushing on gun. All right. The creature's head like lands on you. You take an additional 4 damage.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's his head.
Oh
But I could see
no!
that was him.
Wrong head.
Well, I'm not that excited.
Okay. It depends on
pretty
how
sure
big a
the monster's
masochist you
hanging.
are.
Low hanging fruit.
Yep.
God fucking damn it, man.
All right. So the fight has been decided, and Cuddles actually gets to walk away alive.
Yeah, Cuddles just slowly manages to get back up. He's still sitting on Gun's head. He looks straight at Del. You guys are fucking assholes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over and like cheer on Gun.
At least I'm still getting paid.
True. All right. Did you get one of the jerseys?
I did.
All right. So yeah, you were. Even in dragon form, it like turned into a giant dragon-sized jersey.
That's great.
Looking like a goddamn soccer-playing dragon.
At this point,
Yeah.
Belle and Kelsey just come back running through the wall.
No.
Have a variety of snacks.
There's
I can
still
do that
no.
now.
Oh wait, you mechanically can.
You can mechanically do that now.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, it's every 1 foot of through wall costs 10 foot of movement.
And you have unlimited movement.
Yeah, you see, for like normal people that have like 60 feet or something, it'd be fine and balanced.
Oh,
Oh my god.
at least he's informing me now when it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
This was for the Speed Force vibrating molecules through walls thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I said no, but he found a way.
Or everybody else is distracted.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
going over
God.
to
Oh yeah, her eyes are locked in. She is super suspicious.
Very
I'm just
suspicious.
gonna make a wonderful suggestion to her about some one-of-a-kind bonded sets.
You have her attention.
If she gets Gun to drop.
Yeah, she's just gonna laugh at you. It's like, oh no, my prize horse is going to win.
Delano,
What?
just believe me. Just believe me if I tell you. Never get a dragon queen pregnant. Just trust me. Man.
Oh, Connor's become a pet.
It has its pros and cons, but
I mean, the pros are evident. They're standing right there. But
Yeah.
Cons are also kind of standing right there.
Yeah.
Right here.
yeah.
Gun doesn't have much freedom anymore.
Cuddles
No.
is gonna try one last attempt.
Okay.
Changing strap on. Just those words.
Oh, she's finally thinking about it. All right, let's. I would say persuasion, but no, like you have to get Gun to agree to drop.
Oh, I'm not talking to Gun about this. I'm talking to his wife.
Like
his handler.
Yeah, like she's considering. She wishes it was up to her. But like, I'm going to have to decline the offer for now.
Your loss. It's
I
quite
know.
the experience.
No, it's more like his loss.
I hate both of you, you know that.
It even vibrates for your
Seems
pleasure.
like fast.
God
Why would
fucking
you?
damn it. Now I remember why I haven't played gun in a while.
Yeah,
No
well,
problem.
whoever wins between me and whoever I face is going to be who you face as Gun. So probably you versus me, which is going to be interesting. You
Oh,
would probably
God.
win.
Cuddles
Come
is
here.
actually slightly concerned now, just because he has one other thing he has to try and do.
Oh, God. Is he trying to pickpocket her?
No, not her.
Oh. Oh, God. What?
His little special side mission.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you doing it out in the open?
No. He just was told that he has to try and do it. He just hasn't decided when.
Yeah. All right. So, fight is over. Aya has retrieved Gun and returned
Hi, horny boy.
to the Twilight
Wait.
Kingdom.
By the way, he just got a few scratches on him after the whole fight.
Oh man, he has gotten worse from a different dragon.
Bro.
I don't know. He should probably wash his face.
Yeah, true. These might carry infections.
He's nuts.
Okay. Fight
in
is
fairness,
over. Yeah.
Cuddles managed to do one more thing that Gun never expected.
Emotional damage.
He gets that enough at home.
So, I wanna just say real quick that I've been doing a visual gag through most of the match.
Oh, I have
And
not been watching Discord.
Oh no, it hasn't been on Discord. Scroll down on the map.
Oh no.
Whoa.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Why?
Damn it.
Syndicate, just in case, alibi.
Why?
And please look at Dick Noir, but weirdly still.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Charlie just left a fake him there and went off to have a meeting between Syndicate, Alibi, and their lawyer just in case. While Dick Noir, the man who's been hunting Syndicate, was here. He's just
And yet-
playing Dollhouse at the moment.
Okay. What the hell? Okay. During the
Just
last
to keep
few,
up on his persona.
during the last few seconds of the match, the 05 pocket watch was buzzing.
Oh, I'll check that.
Okay.
We don't want.
You get a file. Like a holographic file.
I'll open it when we get not here.
All right. Where do you want to open it?
I don't trust the so we could probably go back to the whatchamacallit.
Gun barrel?
Yeah, that place.
Okay.
You'd think I'd have it.
All right. We taking a room or we going into the tour bus?
Orb us.
Oh
Okay.
god, right. All the Ollie stuff was happening before.
By the way, Ollie still has the permission to enter Strixhaven. He's still Charles +1.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, did anything happen with him being convinced to speak to the Eldritch Gunsmith?
What?
Remember at the end of one of the sessions, Charlie persuaded him to have a meeting with the Eldritch Gunsmith?
Right. You weren't here, so I didn't continue that.
Ah, sorry. I've been kind of busy the past few weeks.
Understandable. All right, so there's a file. Is everybody here?
I did tell everyone. I will tell.
Morat is
Well, that-
not. Did anybody need a token dropped?
Oh, I'm already there. Yippee.
Last time we were here, I was pole dancing, so I'm just kidding.
Were you good at it?
I think I just realized.
I rolled for performance. I did decent.
That's good.
Val,
I
what?
think I just realized that Kelsey and I are the druid and their murderous animal companion.
Yeah.
Mostly murderous, but he just sends Vel instead.
Yeah, it's like how rangers are like, "Ooh, this is my wolf that fights with me." It's like you're the druid and I'm the murder cat with the knives.
All right,
Yeah,
anyway.
but-
File from the 05.
Yeah.
Let's,
All right.
Let's open.
So the 05 have been assisting the Central Kingdom in trying to track down the assassin and the dragon distraction, since that went away unexpectedly. They've had an easier time tracking down the assassin.
Yeah, I had an idea for that actually.
Oh, go.
I could appear in public disguised as the king and see if it baits something.
Yeah, that's an idea.
And then
I mean,
suddenly he
I
gave
would
you a
want
shot in-
some buffs. I would want my team to buff me with some shit before I do it, but it's
Right.
an option.
Yeah.
Our biggest buff is polymorph, and I don't think that works.
Well, I mean, I could be given that like 9 lives curse thing if you have it, so that I don't die.
Yeah. I also have scrolls of shape change that go up to CR5, but they're only really useful for me because I have all this stuff that lets me keep abilities even when I shape change.
All right. Well, the message first and foremost.
Right.
The message. Was
Okay.
everything.
So, following the path, now that it was unobstructed, they found the village closest to the path the assassin was traveling back. So they have a general idea of where he came from, which is a tiny village in the Crystal Empire called Mudfall Village.
I think I've heard that before. Not sure though where.
Along with the coordinates.
So, anyone up for a road trip?
Let's go.
And she was missing.
So very quiet.
All right. Do we need a Maddie?
Damn, she got large. What the hell has she been
Mm.
feeding?
What?
I don't know. Is Maddie coming along?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I think that's everybody that's here. All right. It will take a few days. By next session, we'll need a new card pull.
Okay.
We just don't need
Yep.
one right now. Oh god.
Yep.
You'll have to take that up with Morat when it becomes time, because he has a wheel of who's pulling it.
Yeah. We're doing the Reel of Unfortune.
Yeah, the wheel of misfortune.
Yep, misfortune. That was it.
Well, if that was actually said in the game, I call dibs, but if I'm not here, Keen's pulling 6.
No.
6 cards or number 6?
It would be 6 cards. That's how the decks work.
No.
The thing is,
This-
we have to pull at least
Oh,
2
no.
cards now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
single card pulls don't work anymore.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh no! Did it break? I don't remember this.
You completed the single card playtesting phase.
Oh.
You drew
Playtesting phases are there, or
one
do we
enough
not
times.
know?
You don't know.
Probably as
God
many as
damn
it'll
it.
take until the data is full, and if the data is to see how they incorporate with each other when drawn, it'll most likely be when all cards must be drawn.
God.
At least
How
that's
about
what
Oh.
we can presume if it's a testing thing.
That's terrifying.
Which means you're going to want to deal with this pretty soon. Anyway, it'll take a few days to get all the way north and across the border. Are you doing anything to prepare?
Okay, so we could do the fast travel thing again. Out of game, that's terrifying. In game, Charlie doesn't know about the little issue, so I'm not going to make a decision based on that.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I'm good with tinkering on my stuff.
Yeah.
we
We're
want the
taking-
downtime. Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay.
Dell's eventually going to make us open that.
Mhm.
Vel
I-
just like walk.
That's a future us problem. That's
Yep.
not a now us problem.
To be fair, we're higher level than we were when we were originally introduced to him, at least by like 1 level. But still,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah.
On the trip, you would have your next therapy session. It would be a quick one, though.
Okay.
I can find the
Cuddles is
office.
having
In the
Keen.
table.
Cuddles is trying to convince Kiki
Ah.
through Keen to help him make a whole bunch of stars.
She is not. She knows enough not to trust whatever you're making her do.
No, he's getting Keen to ask for help.
God damn it.
Cuddles
She-
isn't asking for anything. He's still trying to make it through the book.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Keen asking Kiki would be like, oh, yeah, okay, it's just stars. Meanwhile, Charlie gets teleported away.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome back. I hope I'm not pulling you from anything.
Oh, nothing important. Just talks about this guy with like an assassination and all that bullshit. Anyway, other day in the office. You know how it goes. How are you doing today?
Yeah, he's getting out the syringe full of your nestics, and it's like, same as always. Hearing a lot of interesting tales. And right now, I'm interested in yours.
Do you mean in a therapist trying to figure out where my life went wrong kind of way, or in a what's going on
Exactly.
with all this bullshit?
Oh,
Wonderful.
I stay
Exactly
out
what
of
I'm not paying for.
I stay out of current events.
I stay within
Alright.
my pay grade.
Yep.
He puts his arm out and just completely not caring about being injected.
All
Just
right.
completely unfazed with the needle.
Yep. You've been through this before once, but
Yeah.
All right.
You think that this is the first time Charlie's had a strange needle in his arm? It's fine.
Oh, fatherless behavior. All right.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
Not long.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Maddie,
Bruh.
were you here for the first therapy session? I don't remember.
No.
Charlie's in therapy.
Okay.
Anyway,
Makes sense.
It's like,
All right.
okay,
All right.
have fun.
And then he's just waiting like a few minutes for the injection to kick in. It's like, all right, have your usual seat.
alright. The first thing Charlie asks after laying down is, so, was Bender's big score like a real thing? Was that like a movie or something?
Oh, you know about movies? I don't think that's something that's popped up in this world yet.
I mean, I have the brief, I'm not sure what they are, but I have the brief ramblings of memories of someone saying what a movie is.
It's like, well, with the Foundation intranet brought back up, I could give you a few recommendations of things to watch.
Oh, that sounds nice. Carries on with the session.
Mhm. All right, what memory is unearthed?
Specifically, as it pertains to the Foundation, he remembers what groups of interest are and the names of a few of them, being Wondertainment, the Chaos Insurgency, the what is it? The Global Occult Coalition, and Gamers Against Weed. Those are the ones
Okay.
that he remembers hearing about.
All right. And Shaw
as-
knowing... Oh, yeah.
As for his own personal life, he recovers some memories just of him with his father growing up and gets a slightly better image of like what his father looked like when he was younger, because at this point he's basically forgotten. And in pertains to Futurama, it's Bender's big score.
All right. So anyway, Elias, knowing your security clearance level also fills you in on a few other groups of interest, like Mana Charitable Organization.
Okay. I'm not the most familiar with that one out of game.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just
look it
like a
up
few
now,
others,
wait a
like
minute.
Three Horizons.
I know that one.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So it's like 2 hours of just letting the memories flow back and talking them out.
okay. And
then-
as the session ends... Oh, yeah, go on.
I don't know. As the session ends, go on.
I'd like to wrap up with just a discussion about like what movies are and his personal recommendation.
Oh yeah, yeah. He explains about photos and then sequences of photos set to audio.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Charlie understands how animation works now.
Yep. He brings up a laptop, 1, 2, 3 movies, Steamboat Willie.
All right. Okay.
All right. And then
Charlie
you hear a
is
knock on the
first man
door.
in this world to see Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
a knock on the door.
Yes, you hear a knock on the door.
Doc, is that for you? Do you have another appointment?
He looks at you confused, like, no, what are you talking about?
The knocking. There's a knocking on the door.
He looks over at the door. What knocking?
he gets up and opens the. Let me flip this back. He opens the door.
You see the waiting room that you teleported in from, and there's no one there.
You know, Doc, actually, this happened once before, and I think it's either related to the Nestics or another problem. Is this a side effect of Nestics?
No, hallucinations should not be included. It's real memories only. Do you have a traumatic memory of someone knocking on a door?
No, we lived in the woods when I was little, so that wasn't ever really a thing.
Then it's probably not the Nestics.
Well,
That's far scarier.
actually, you know what? That's exactly what Charlie says, but in a more monotone way. Just, that is far scarier. So, do you deal with other types of trauma counseling or like anything that might be able to help me with whatever that just was?
Oh, yes, I'm very skilled in many forms of psychiatry.
Maybe I should book extra sessions.
Well, we'll see if your insurance covers it.
All right. Well, if it's a consistent problem, I'll bring it up at the next session. All right.
Of course. I look forward to our next session.
Okay then. Can I ask out of game what he actually recommended movie wise?
Oh, you can be whatever you want. I wasn't thinking about it.
Okay.
Cabin in the
I'm
Woods.
going to assume some Cabin in the
going with
Woods.
that.
Yes. Some classic Disney movies.
It'd be more. He would have like a few films about filmmaking.
You know that giving an illusionist this information is dangerous, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Charlie's about to learn a lot about perspective,
Yeah.
which was something he was probably already pretty good at.
Inception.
Oh my god. Break his brain. Interstellar.
Oh, Interstellar.
Oh god.
Charlie's gonna be watching Interstellar. Break Charlie's brain. Please consider that sentence. Break Charlie's brain.
Okay, so imagine Charlie watches Interstellar and then everyone else tells him about the time he went to the astral sea.
Shit.
Oh, I don't know if I brought this up with you, Del. Did I tell you that Charlie is a background character in my roommate's campaign now? So I wanted posted for him.
I don't remember
he
that.
hasn't arrived. So yeah, just somewhere in Charlie's backstory, he visited an undersea nation and was wanted there too. That's just, and it was in another world. This just happened. It's one of those bullshit things like him finding a sword that could have made him king and he gambled it away. It's like it's one of those things that's just a part of his past that we never need to address.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So by the time that Cuddles.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What is Charlie and Eliza's passive perception?
Elias, I don't have a stat sheet for. Also, you wouldn't meet him. You have to teleport into his office.
That's okay. Charlie did.
Oh, god damn it.
It's 12.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna use my little drawing on the map.
Oh god. What drawing? Where?
Don't worry about it. Yes.
I am super zoomed out right now.
It's on the pink chair.
Picture. Okay.
Well, I just moved it. It's a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you moved my.
So canonically, that's not actually there since you have to teleport into this office.
Charlie did. It was on Charlie's coat.
Oh,
So
okay.
You're trying to retroactively say you put that on Charlie at one point.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Yes.
Okay, my question is, At what point?
Charlie
Because
did
half
not-
of this,
I
Charlie
didn't.
wasn't even where Charlie was.
I didn't. Keen did when she got up to get Cuddles a drink.
Keen's doing Cuddles'
She
dirty work.
walked right past
Charlie, no. Charlie, when she got up, Charlie was still on the stage pole dancing while disguised as Cheyenne DeWitt,
you.
stripper.
No, you were.
What was I?
Came over. Yes.
I moved over, but that was after Keen like walked over. I thought. Whatever. It's an irrelevant thing. Fuck it.
Keen is also super sneaky. Let me get her sheet up.
I have the most annoying maid ever.
Yeah.
Can't sneak away.
All right. So, do you want me to roll her stealth or her sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, yeah, she got a 29.
Okay.
So yeah, that star is going to go unnoticed. It just fell off of Charlie.
Okay. I presume our session wraps up there. I was trying to
Yes.
keep it as condensed as possible because I understand the time.
Yep. All right. So by the time that is done, everyone is about to generic Mudfall Village.
What a mud hole.
Yep.
Hey, we've been here before.
What a shit.
Just repurposing a map.
I don't know.
I just slapped myself down. On my toe.
I'm looking for Kelsey. Boop. All right. Do I need to drop anyone else?
Marshmallow.
All right, that looks like everybody. Okay, so you get out of the tour bus, you look at the village, and two things. First, yeah, kind of a shithole. You get the idea if the entire village pooled all of their savings together, they might be able to buy one basic ass potion.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a
Ladies,
basic ass
gentlemen,
potion again?
I have a business proposition.
What
Like
kind of industry seems to be here? Like, is it just some farming? Like, they sustain themselves? Is there any level of like lumberjacks seem to be active anywhere? Like, is there any sort of industry here, or just people with personal gardens?
Yeah, it looks like personal gardens. Like it's like the Shire, but like the ghetto of the Shire.
Okay, well, that's the case.
The other thing you noticed, nearly everything here is enchanted.
How?
Okay, so you've been around Barry and his shop a lot. You have an eye for magical artifacts. You know they tend to be very special things because it takes a lot of time and a lot of money to make a magical thing in the first place. So you'd want it to be special. Nearly every tool has a haze around it of like green, blue, red. And as you see them being used, like there may be an old guy re-trimming his door, hammer with a green haze, just tap, tap, in. Tap, tap, in. Tap, tap, in.
My God, it's Felix.
Goggles of True Sight, do I notice any spatial distortion around the enchanted items?
It does also have like the reality bending. Like
great.
Traces to the enchantment. There's like a lady with her kids. She's got, wooden bucket, smaller bucket inside, pours in some cream. The bucket is glowing. 3 cranks, ice cream. And like that's everywhere. You got little old lady carrying, like just pulling a cart that's like easily as if it's not even there, like big wagon full of hay. It's glowing. Not glowing, but haze. She's pulling it easily. It's just permeating the culture of this little village.
Oh.
Good for
I
them.
would like to use fabricate on one of the rocks to make a modern pestle.
Okay. You
The-
do that.
I'm just testing if the area just instantly enchants everything on
Okay.
on
So you do
efficiency
that.
or something.
Yeah. You make it. It is mundane. There's nothing unusual about it.
Okay, that was a fail.
No, it was an experiment.
It what? No,
Good for you.
that's what he said.
Okay. I was about to say, you make an experiment. If it doesn't pan out, then you at least got information. That's not a failure. That's experimentation.
I know that. He was just disappointed that they did not have have an area that enchants everything on efficiency.
Yeah, sad. Anyway, what you doing now?
I'm just going through the village.
All right, I'm gonna just drop some basic ass tokens for various villagers.
Cuddles is gonna start pulling boxes of Monster, sugar-free, Red Bull, and all that out of the wagon.
The tour bus, yeah.
Yeah, and just carry them into the middle of town.
All right. Yeah, there's something of like a bustling trade, but you notice they're trading at most copper for bundles of produce. As he breaks their economy.
Hmm.
Just breaking the economy to.
So
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
He fails to sneak past Vel carrying all of it.
Wait, what was the main point of coming here? They wanted us to like help track down the assassin? What was it
Yeah.
exactly? Okay.
This appears to be where he was headed or came from.
Okay.
Who has true sight again?
Charlie and
Charlie.
Charles.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
Chucks.
Charles. The Chucks.
The Charles brothers.
Okay.
Oh,
it's just
Charlie finally has
okay.
family.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, he's not wrong. The closest thing he has is Connie Tact because she was an orphan too, and the Eldritch Gunsmith, which is basically like a really bad uncle, at least to Charlie.
All right, what's Cuddles doing?
Ladies, gentlemen, people of all pronouns and children of all ages, come one, come all. I come with you with a wonderful brand new discovery from the Central Kingdom. This is a potion of energy. Feeling tired? It will give you 4 to 6 hours of complete energy.
Charlie is going to walk up to this presentation, disguised as Leaf Trimmings, the lumberjack, and say, "I've been cutting logs all day. I'm exhausted. Could it help me feel better?"
All right, we'll assume you go through the routine. If you want to do persuasion with advantage to see if they're bi.
Oh,
is it just
yes,
him rolling?
please.
Yeah, just him. You're doing the assist, which is why he
Okay.
gets advantage.
Radical.
Wouldn't that be performance?
27.
I really want to be an
Okay.
asshole and go silvery barbs. I really want to be an asshole.
You
I really
have-
want to be an asshole.
You have a rapt audience, and the day laborers, like the actual lumberjacks, are coming up, seeing whatever disguise Charlie's using. Like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's like, how much for this potion?
Normally, they are sold for the equal price of one health potion. But today, and today only, we're giving a special offer. Your best one.
Are you trying to do some math real quick?
I am seriously trying to do math. I'm not good at it. I can't.
I mean,
While
be
this is
fair, energy
happening-
drinks are very addictive. Free samples would probably be, it's the CIA way.
Yeah. Get him hooked first.
No, I can't.
God help
Oh
us.
my god.
No, I'm trying to remember how much a health potion is.
It's like it's 25 or 50 gold, one of those two.
Let's see.
You're gonna have to go pretty low.
650 gold pieces. It's 650 gold pieces.
What?
For a health potion?
Yeah.
For a basic health potion?
Yeah.
I think that's because I got 13 of them.
Oh. All right. Are you saying the price out loud?
As soon as I figure out what it is.
Remember, this is a very poor
you just
place. If you're
run-
selling shit, you gotta.
Yeah.
I need you to go and tell me what the going price of a health potion is.
50 gold.
Yeah.
But that's like weeks worth of a normal person's labor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much does it cost you to get these energy drinks?
Well, if that's the case,
We can copy them with a
nothing.
Then,
with a cantrip.
then just sell them for like a couple silver.
Yeah.
Just be like 5 silver. It's still a profit. You have an entire town hooked, and increase the price steadily as their addiction goes. That's it.
We're going.
Charlie is glaring at him with his business acumen.
Oh my god, it's like Venkman and Egon. It's like, how much should we
Well,
charge?
today and today only, we were going to be selling these.
Oh no, you cut out.
We are going to be selling these for 50 silver. 50 silver.
What?
And they're like
50 silver.
5 gold?
each? Like, so
No.
you get a lot of confused
Four.
stares. Like,
Hands up.
I have this big sack of potatoes if you want to trade for it.
Yeah, actually, field rations seem like a good thing to try to collect while we're
Or-
here.
We're
Or
gonna do it.
I will
50
trade one
silver
for any enchanted item of your choice.
Ooh.
for 5 of them. Or
Yeah, you've been.
best bits of information from the neighborhood.
Okay, I'm going
But
to
it will
use
have to be verified.
Charlie is going to use mimicry to speak in Cuddle's voice and do the sly fucking, or one for any piece of enchanted equipment of your choice.
Okay, that they can trade. All right, think of any common household tool. There is a version that's enchanted. What do you want? Farming tool, lumberjack tool.
By
Vibrating
enchanted
broom wax.
Ninja Creamy.
Vibrating broom crawler.
Remember that a
gosh.
butter knife acted as a short sword, so if you get something, you can get a weapon from this.
Mm-hmm. A very unusual but not very stealthy weapon.
See if you can get a set of leather gloves. Leather gloves with the defense of, like, heavy armor would be great.
And for you ladies, I'm willing to give you 20
Stop.
for your best enchanted personal item.
We could be so dangerous together if we could just get on the same page.
Okay, I will work out what common household items you want to have.
This whole time, Maddie's like, I've been kidnapped by these people. Please save me.
Okay, while
know
they
them.
are doing this whole thing, what is everyone else doing?
Charles would look around and occasionally talk to passersby about where they got all of those enchanted items.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you pass by a little old lady. It's like, oh, you're looking for the wizard.
Yes, I'm looking for the wizards. Can you maybe lead me to it?
Oh, I mean, if you're going to wager an object, the guards come every day.
Did they come today already, or?
They're due in a few hours. Then we'll get to find out, which items got enchanted. Were you waiting to wager an item?
Yes, this. And he pulls out the mortar and pestle. I was hoping to get this enchanted.
That looks nice.
Thanks, I made it myself.
Most of us do. All right, is anybody else trying to get info?
I don't like the inflection you're giving that old lady.
What?
Anyway.
That is me not even doing a voice.
Maybe we
I'd
just
be
don't
more
think-
asked-
Language.
Anyway, Maddie, what were you saying?
I'd be asking more how long has this been going on?
A few months ago, the wizard, he came from the sky. And
Right.
he started blessing us with these miraculous gifts.
You've
What
seen
is he-
him?
From the sky.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well-
a bird, it's bright.
No fucking way.
And she points to a sign. You just finally start to notice there's a few posters around on green parchment with black ink detailing the wizard and its fancy suit, sharp trim beard, and a hat with a brim that's covering the top half of his face, and it's just the wizard.
Big Wizard is watching you.
It's yeah,
Does he
he's...
appear? That's good.
Okay. It's yeah, he appeared from the sky one day, and then he started giving us these gifts, and well, we haven't seen him in a while, but he sends guards to pick up things that we want to try to get enchanted.
Oh, that's very nice. What have you gotten enchanted?
And like she's been sweeping with this broom. As she sweeps, it's like a dust cloud getting pushed out of the way.
That's amazing. Do any of the posters give any of us from our world a little... Do we have any idea who this could be?
You might have an idea of the concept.
Okay.
Is this Wizard of Oz? Are you Wizard of Ozing us?
Are you asking anything in character?
What does he get out of it?
Oh, when something... All right, you finding someone else. A third person. It's like, oh, yeah, when something gets successfully enchanted, we pay to get it back, but if it doesn't get successfully enchanted, we lose the item. It doesn't survive. Which is why we're waging just household common items.
How often does that work out?
More than not. I mean, the more times you try to have the same item enchanted, the lower the chances that it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
What has failed in the past?
Oh, lots of things. That's why we don't really risk anything important.
Okay.
All right, anybody want to try to dig deeper?
I would, but I'm currently trying to swindle Lumberjack. So
Yeah. All right.
kind of locked myself into this one.
Yep. All we got left is Vel. What you up to?
Vel is trying to suss out who this wizard guy is or where he's located.
All right. Yeah, you can easily find more villagers out about in their daily chores. All right. So what are you asking?
Hey, so this wizard guy, like, do you know where he's from?
Oh yeah, when he landed, he said he was from this magical land called Nebraska.
Motherfucker.
Come on.
Vel lets out an exasperated sigh and doesn't know what to do with that information. So he's like, oh, that's fascinating, thank you. And then he walks over here. He's like, Charles, get the fuck over here, Charles.
What's up, Vel?
This is not
Not the town person. The town, I'm not, I know I don't pay attention all the time, and my listening is not real good, but on God's, that villager said the wizard is from Nebraska.
They fucking said what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what to do with that information, Charles. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
Vel, bro, aren't you from my world? No, wait. You're from your universe's real... No. You're not from this world.
Yeah.
You haven't heard of Nebraska?
No, I have heard of Nebraska. That's why I'm freaking out.
Okay. They're probably pulling a Wizard of Oz.
I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, "You seen the posters for this wizard guy? This is fucking ridiculous."
Yeah, he's from Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Allegedly.
Are they pulling a Wizard of Oz on us?
I think so.
I've heard that somewhere.
Oh my god, I'd not sign up for this.
Should we throw a bucket of water on them?
Back to the whip.
I have a firearm. I think that could work.
No!
Why do
We're
we
not
want to
gonna
see that?
we're not gonna shoot innocent townspeople. Come on, guys.
I mean the swindler, and not the
Cuddles?
guys in our the other swindler.
Okay. I mean, you could also shoot Cuddles, but hey.
I'm still trying.
Is it possible to go see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz? Does there happen to be a yellow brick road?
Because.
Are you asking
because-
this in character?
Less snarky? Yes.
Okay.
Is there a way
It's
to
like,
see them?
oh, no one sees the wizard.
Keep the snow.
Motherfucker.
All right, so I have a question for everyone else. When the guards come, do we want me to turn into a mouse and hide and go in and go spy?
We can take them hostage.
Well, the guards. What do the guards look like? I should probably ask that.
Oh, they're just
they-
standard Crystal Empire law enforcement.
Of course.
Huh?
Okay.
No way.
Wait.
Crystal Empire.
Yeah, you're in the Crystal
Oh.
Empire. You had to cross the border.
Okay. I did
Del-
that.
Did you name things so that you could make this joke, or is it just working out really, really well for you?
Question, real quick, just to verify something, and
Yeah.
no one will probably understand. Is there in the Crystal Empire some form of gem that provides life and energy to the area? Maybe a crystal heart of some sort?
There is now.
I don't think you know
The
what
nearest
reference I
capital
just made.
city
No.
named
God
after a
damn
green
it.
stone.
I'm gonna take another break. I can't do this.
We're gonna have a talk about that later, Delano.
So, sneaking in as a mouse, or are we considering the other options?
You know, frankly, I'm amazed the Crystal Empire is doing so well. After the various war crimes.
In this dirt poor village. All right. You do get the impression it's like you got 2 hours before the guards show up to collect the attempts.
Does any of the town villagers try to negotiate?
They do by offering produce.
Unfortunately, I have enough zucchini, eggplants, and cucumbers for my loving wife as it is.
Oh,
What else
we're,
do you got?
okay. You were talking about MLP. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't name the Crystal Empire. Already did.
So things are just working out real well for you.
And in his case, I think it was a coincidence. But yeah, the townsfolk, all they have is copper coins and produce.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm awesome. That's why I'm taking best offers too. So I'm trading for enchanted items, personal
Oh
favors.
God.
What is that?
Are you whoring yourself out with energy drinks?
Kind of.
Yes.
At
The
that point,
young-
Charlie's
Are
going
you
to just walk
surprised?
away.
Yeah, he starts doing
Charlie's
that.
just going to- He's gonna lean over to Cuddles and say, "Get me a set of enchanted leather gloves if you can," and walks away.
I'm going
Fucking.
Cool, okay,
to
so
belts right now.
you would notice that, like, some of the young ladies, have you, like, had samples yet? Because nobody really knows what this thing tastes like.
Yes, I would have been giving out the regular kind as sample.
Okay. Yeah, you would start getting like a little group of fangirls.
Not the sugar-free.
Like the younger crowd is getting drawn in by this energy drink.
Girls. I'm
Not
looking for girls. I'm looking for women.
Yeah, the grown-ups don't really care. Still,
No,
most
Cuddle's only weakness. Twitch censorship.
yeah. So yeah, the best you're going to be able to get is like bulk orders of vegetables. Because they have plenty of produce to share.
Use the potato. As long as the potatoes show up fresh, it should be useful. Potatoes and yeast.
I think you got more yeast
He
than the
might not be
potatoes
that
have
smart,
had.
but he knows half of the ingredients in alcohol.
All right, can we just skip ahead? You've gotten a fuck ton of produce for a case of energy drinks.
No enchanted items. Nobody's willing to trade.
Oh, yeah, that's why I said just decide what you want, because they have plenty of those too.
Oh, I'm going for best offers.
Yeah, and the best offers is to pick something. They'll have it.
So I'd be going with gloves, boots, belts, kitchen
Clothing
gear.
items is what you're focusing on.
A
Okay.
car set if they have it.
That they don't have.
An enchanted glass that makes
Oh, we need to
alcohol
work on that.
stronger.
No, it's the thing about
That-
the glass perpetual cleaning.
All right. So yeah, you get the clothing items. You notice they are cleaner and sturdier than they should be. Basically, if you're wearing them, you have cold resistance.
Nice.
Oh, so this should keep me warm, and my wife is pissed off at me. Oh.
Which is often.
Not as often as you think.
Was he able to get me a set of gloves? I asked both the DM and Cuddle.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That is the fee for me helping
Oh,
you make those sales.
Out of the age of consent women, how many of them made an offer?
2. And they got looks from the rest, like this is a normal occurrence for them. Oh no, we lost Nez.
I'll wait.
Oh, you're back. We were so worried. I thought you would be gone for 24 hours again.
When does that happen?
I was making a joke about the time you were
Nez,
kidnapped
good, you're
in
back.
game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nez, you're back. You're just in time to me to go into detail on what Cuddles is doing with the two younger gender.
No,
Oh, now you have imagination.
We are jumping ahead. We're jumping
After
ahead.
Charlie could I get an opportunity for Charlie to speak to one of the townsfolk before
Yes.
we move forward?
Yeah, there's like 2 hours of free time.
Charlie is just going to approach this person over here and, as leaf trimmings, say, "Oh, I just got back from some work over the border for a bit. I got pulled out quite a long ways. And they do things different over that way, don't they?"
Oh, I imagine so. Not many of us managed to get out of the village, though.
Yeah, Honestly, I didn't expect it. Getting a work order that far out wasn't ever in the books. But, it's certainly different, I'll tell ya. Have you ever heard anything about over there?
Oh, we don't get much news.
Nah, I understand. Being a laboring man myself, I don't often get the chance. But it definitely was a new experience. If you ever get the chance to visit, I'd recommend. And I carry on. I was just trying to get a gauge of their political idea of the other area and whether or not there was commonplace in smaller towns like this if there's widespread propaganda against the neighboring nation. Her lack of
Okay.
interest in it entirely, that's exactly what I needed to know.
Okay, yeah, you get the idea. This place, they don't get out much. They don't have any animosity to other places.
But that's the thing. If the assassin came from here, then that would mean that there's a chance that they have opinions.
Yeah.
And gauging that is, yeah.
All right, and Cuddles, you were saying something.
While Cuddle's been handing out and negotiating with people, would he have noticed who's the outcast of the entire group in the village?
Oh, they're a pretty tight-knit group. They're just kind of assuming that Leaf Trimmings here is just an out-of-townie. But, like, it's a small village. Everyone knows everyone, and they all share resources. It's very socialist here.
Yeah. Well, I was
is this
hoping
guy
to find
over in the upper
one
left?
troublemaker, one
That's
single
Ugly Dog.
troublemaker kid.
Oh, two people talking at once. All right,
Cuddles
we're
was using his massive perception to find the troublemaker.
all right. You don't find anyone here who seems like they've been out of town like ever.
I wouldn't say out of town. This is the kid that's usually in trouble.
Oh, okay. So you're not looking for the assassin.
No, Cuddles
Oh.
has his own agenda.
Okay, yeah, and like there's some kids that are like just playing around, not really doing much farming wise. That's the extent of it.
Cool. As soon as Cuddles runs out of his stock, he's gonna go over to those kids and tell them to come over to the van or the tour bus,
Bruh.
and he's gonna give
No.
them the hard stuff.
You're luring
Crack?
children
You're not
to
that-
give
Excuse me?
Is anyone going to stop him
Give him
before I do?
Do I notice him doing that from where I
Does,
am?
does anyone
Can I cast
notice?
Disintegrate and he'll
He
just
has
go
to say it
away?
loud enough for them to hear, so yeah, you could probably hear.
Old
Cuddles.
person.
Yes. I'm
Does the
just
whole
trying
No.
to do
work?
some business.
Before I start yelling.
I'm just doing some very bad business sense.
Don't do
Like-
that.
How
All right,
else am I
with the
supposed to get rid of my surplus?
with the growing crowd, some adults are now coming over too and claiming their kids.
I still cast Hold Person.
All right, we need a save.
That's gonna be a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, Cuddles.
Oh,
11.
Now here's the question. Since I'm able to now, am I also casting Bonfire? No, just Hold Person.
Uh, I would like to go up to the crowd and just tell the
You're
people
paralyzed.
to not buy anything that Cuddle sells,
Too late. I
or
already
and
Ever.
keep the
sold them.
children away from it.
Yeah, like you've already gotten a few items and a bunch of produce. We're just not escalating past that.
Yeah, Cuddles is now stuck on a stump.
All right.
Make a
Meanwhile,
multiple stack scarecrow.
all right. So Kiki has also been around and talking to locals.
You was also here?
Yeah, she came with you. She's part of your team.
Didn't notice, sorry.
Yeah. Closest person, let's say Maddie. Eventually, she like catches up with Maddie. It's like, hey, I got an idea. Let's all regroup.
Okay. Then we have to go to the statue and then wherever the fuck that little twerp is. I'll just leave him there.
Leave him. No, because he'll get out.
Yeah, just leave him there.
We drag. Oh, so
We're just gonna leave him there.
leaving him unsupervised.
The whole person
I
will break
mean-
eventually. Can we turn
Yeah.
him to stone or something?
Hang on. Maddie's gonna start flipping through her spell book like, please let me have been smart. Please let me have been smart.
Please let her have been smart. Please let her have been smart.
Okay, so I did not take Soul Cage today. Damn it.
I did. I have Soul Cage every day.
Do
If
you
we
have
kill
the
him, I
stuff
can
for
turn him
it?
into a zombie.
Soul Cage, yeah, because all you need for Soul Cage is a small silver cage, which I always keep on me, worth 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, I always got that thing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always keep it just in case. Yeah. One reaction. Humanoid.
Cuddles flew too close to the sun.
We could trap him in there and then just
That's
like
not quite how Soul Cage works. Soul Cage is done on a reaction when someone dies to capture
Yeah.
his soul. We have to kill Cuddles,
We can do that.
which I'm not.
we can do
Oh.
that. We
Oh,
can
God.
absolutely do that. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
I mean, for explicitly trying to
Great
target
first
children.
impression in the village.
Sure, you know what? Create bonfire on Cuddles. Witch's Throne.
Oh my god, you're doing that in the middle of the fucking village.
Okay, the village
can- we
would
can
try to
drag him
stop that
away.
Try to lure their
because
kids.
they lack the context.
Okay.
He's
you're
trying
right,
to lure
this
your
is a
kids
bad
to
sentiment.
sell them. This is for everybody's benefit.
Yeah, most of them didn't see that.
Okay. You know what?
Traveling
Let's
with the
take him
psychic.
out of town and then we'll burn him to death. Who can
Yeah,
make
we can do that.
He does likely have a resistance to fire.
That's true.
We'll
Hang
just
on.
have to use a lot of fire. It's fine.
No,
I
I
mean,
think
yeah.
wasn't Cuddles resistant to cold?
I don't know.
If he put on the special clothing he just got.
No, I thought
If we're not going to
because-
do any huge combat today, I do have some pretty gnarly spells I can use. I mean,
And well, anything
A
that
seventh level
requires a
finger of
deck
death
save
could
will
help.
automatically fail.
I mean, even if we do, if I can point out, even if we do capture him in a soul cage, it's only going to hold his soul for 8 hours before either I use all the charges and it destroys his soul, or after 8 hours it's released and then he can be revived. So
I can turn his body into a zombie with a hit point that I can tell what to do.
we can always just destroy his body too.
Yeah.
That way, when
hey Mallow,
the
how do you
spell
feel about
ends-
playing a 1-hit point zombie for the rest of the campaign?
Oh, trust me, I got backup characters.
Oh, wonderful. Good news.
The thing is, I know what kind of
I will
backup
wait.
characters he has.
I'll be happy to waste my money on everything I need to keep destroying characters.
God.
You
This
really
wouldn't
want to go up
What?
against Fungus?
Hey Charles.
Does it sound like
do
I
you
give a
think-
shit?
You think you can carry Cuddles over out out of the sight of the civilians.
At least
Oh,
two
His
of
wife's
you
gonna
working
be happy
together
as
easily
shit.
could.
if you help me,
Well,
sure.
Can I maintain concentration while carrying him?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not
yeah.
taking damage. Oh my god, we're really doing this character arms race.
Kind of. How do we pick this guy up?
You can just drag him individually, I don't care.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me. So, out of the way of the sight of everyone. He's over here. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
That's a great question.
Look, my morals are basically held in place by nothing but trauma for the things I don't like and wanting to make sure I don't get fired. If everyone that I'm working with is cool with it, let's go.
All right, it only lasts 1 minute, so whatever you're going to do better be absolutely immediate.
No, I got a quick question.
What?
How did you guys drag him? How did you drag Cuddles?
We just picked him up and carried him. Why?
Who had his legs?
Oh god.
Well, since I would be trying to focus on his head, I would say Charles because
Who's
I'm
grabbing his piss-soaked pants?
No,
Oh.
they are quick tearaway.
Oh god.
They are quick tearaway.
Please tell me there's an equivalent of an offenders list in this world.
Okay.
If
so-
there
he
was,
can be,
he'd be
like-
on it.
Yeah, so he can never enter civilization again.
I don't know. I am in the Hag network.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna create bonfire on him.
Well,
I can stand by with another hold person.
So can I.
Oh god.
Cool, wonderful, great.
All right.
bonfire.
That's what, a deck save, which he automatically fails.
Yeah, so that's 15 damage to start, and that's gonna be every 6 seconds.
So it took,
continue.
we'll say, like 30 seconds to get him out of prying eyes. So you got 30 seconds of hold person left. So that's 5
Okay.
rounds.
As per my my dual concentration, I need to do a Constitution saving throw equal to 8 plus the level of both spells. Luckily, one of them is a cantrip, so that doesn't add anything.
Yep. So
and
just 10 then.
Actually, would it be 10? Is
Yeah, hold person's a second level.
it's second level. Okay, so 10.
Mhm.
So Constitution saving throw because I'm fair and I fucking
Yep.
I'll put myself out if I need to. Luckily, all concentration checks I have are at advantage because I took that forever ago.
Yep. So all you need is at least a 10.
21 total. So
All right.
20.
All right. So 5 rounds of bonfire damage.
Okay, so should I just do 5 more bonfire rolls?
Yeah, go for it. So
Wife is gonna
After-
be pissed, isn't she?
after that,
Yeah, she'll probably
There-
understand.
are you letting the hold person drop and then reapplying, or stacking?
I would say it'd be best to try to use hold person again shortly before it would be ending. So
Mhm.
stacking,
Create some overlap.
technically?
And if you have them doing hold person, you don't have to maintain concentration.
Yes, I can just use my bonfire. Yeah. So let me do 5 more of these. I'm just going to click it 5 times and then add it up in the chat.
All right, each hold person will get a new save.
4.
With Cuddles now knowing that his teammates are willing to spit roast him.
Okay, so I believe that was 5.
Not in the
Everything's
fun
a little
way.
laggy.
And not in the fun way.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so 15 plus 18 plus 16 plus 9 plus 10. Let me just
We can always just knock him out for a little bit too,
so
Yeah.
and then
Then we have to deal with him
tell his
again.
wife the naughty stuff he's been doing to kids.
You think he's not doing anything?
Bullshit.
So that's 68 damage for that
Fire
minute.
damage.
Fire damage, yes. How's that? How's the fire damage? Does he
Not-
have resistance to it? Or?
Doesn't look like it. He is not yet bloodied, though. Oh, no, he is just
So
barely. Just barely.
So I guess we'll
Right.
need to do another will save from you, Mallow, to see if you take with the next hold person.
I'll cast Hold Person at 2nd level. Wisdom 17.
Oh my god.
What did
He got
What did he roll? I don't
16.
You guys.
Okay, so is that'll be 6 more rounds of bonfire? Is that right?
If it's he's already in position, so that's 10 rounds.
That's 10 rounds.
Yeah, 6 seconds, 1
Yeah.
minute.
You're right. You're right. So 10 more. Let me. One second. The damage is getting in the way of my clicking. 4.
You could just do 30d8.
You know what? I'm just gonna do 30d8. Ignore everything I already rolled.
What has Vel been up to? Watching this happen.
Oh, Vel has a notebook out and he's pacing, trying to contemplate people the wizard is.
Oh,
He's
Yeah,
just
that's
like
the stuff.
he's just
147.
like, I know people the wizard's not. Probably not Betty White as a short old lady.
Okay.
Relatively sure it's not Barack Obama.
All right, so Cuddles is now on death saves. Unless
Get 'em.
there is some reason that you should be able to survive this.
Now I'm gonna ask the rest
No.
of the group real quick. Should I spare the dying, or are we letting him die? Because we can take him just unconscious, or we can just finish the job. I don't care which. It's up to y'all.
You're lucky Dell and Kiki
My
are
question
in
is, how is
the tour
village-
bus.
I'm wondering how the village is not wondering the smell of burning ham is coming from.
Oh, there's barbecue
They know
pits
better than
already.
to question things.
Okay. If we kill him, we're gonna have to explain to his wife why. We're gonna have to probably pay off people. We're gonna have to get somebody new. It's probably gonna be worse.
I mean, how likely is it that it's really worse? I mean,
What
Are you
the odds
kidding
that
me?
that person starts luring
In
kids to the
character.
car?
yeah, in character, how likely do we think that it's going to be worse than a man who's luring kids into a car? Like,
We can always set them on
Do you
fire
know
again.
who we work for? It's probably gonna be worse. We're all fucking crazy.
I mean, to
There's
be fair, yeah, we
crazy- And then there's that.
just burned a man alive. So yeah, you make a good point.
Which means that we can do it again if we get someone worse.
Yeah, but then we have to go through this again.
you
We
wanna
want to
give him like
sol- Didn't we want to soul cage him for a while?
Well,
Well, you
Soul
can't
Cage,
Soul Cage.
that's literally like that's 8 hours, and then his soul's gonna be free, and we could revive him after that, technically.
Yeah.
Unless I use up his soul for other things, which I might if it's convenient. So
Let's go in the books.
What?
you know what? We could just let him live and let this serve as a warning. I mean, being burnt alive is a pretty good way to learn a lesson. But we also
I
have to
feel like
consider if that lesson is that he should get revenge. And I don't know if I want to give him that opportunity.
I don't either. I really don't.
when someone shot his dick off, he doubled down. I think he'll just double down.
That's a good
That
point.
was a
To be
whole
fair,
thing.
we didn't specifically target his dick, and we know how dear that
Yes,
is
you
to him.
did.
So
Well, there was a whole precision shooting competition about who could blow his dick off while he was
No,
standing on a roof.
I mean,
That
this
is true.
Where was
time we
I for
didn't target
this?
his dick. This
I
time
was like,
we
I
didn't
don't
target
remember
his
that at all.
You weren't there. It was something.
Okay.
He'll just double down.
Okay, so
Again.
we should just kill him. We're all saying kill him.
I don't know.
I am.
Well, let's see if he makes the saving throws and just leave it up to fate.
Yeah, let's leave it up to fate.
Yeah, let's leave it up to fate. We'll leave it up to fate. I'm gonna walk away from his smoldering body.
All right, first one. That's one fail. Two fail. Down to the last one. All right, two fail, one success. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that was something.
What?
Well, that was something, Jake said.
I
We
don't
killed
see. I
him.
don't get to see dice
I'm
rolls. You
wondering
guys are
what
seeing something I
you guys are
can't.
gonna do.
Okay, so the first one, I believe, was 6. The next one was 4. The third one was 14. The last one was 3. He is dead.
Oh gosh.
So what are you
We just
doing?
burnt him alive.
Yeah, I guess I'm going back to the tour bus.
You guys
That's
now have
handled.
to deal with Keen. Good luck.
Hmm.
I know I mentioned the zombie thing. Do we want me to zombie his body?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Were you doing anything else?
Are you soul
Take my
caging?
clothes off the body.
I'm waiting for the wizard.
You know what? Yeah, I'll soul cage him, and if anyone, does anyone know how to bring someone back to life? Like, can someone use that spell?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yes, but with extra
Yeah, we'll just
steps.
bring him back to life before the 8
Yes,
hours
but with
is up.
extra
All right.
steps.
You try. The soul is already gone.
Someone
Oh,
else owns it.
You
Well-
also, you quite often don't see Keen, but now that you're looking, you really don't see Keen.
That's a shame.
Where's that weird maid of his?
Probably
like to
telling
make
on
it-
us.
I'd like to make sure that everyone understands that I left that decision up to the group. All right? Like, I gave every opportunity. I was suggesting my own ways to keep him alive. Like, that was, you know.
So anyway, meanwhile, Kiki and Dell are waiting inside the tour bus.
I'm gonna take the enchanted gloves off of him that I requested, because those are rightfully mine, and I'm gonna go to the bus.
Can I find
Unsurprisingly,
the
not
station and
burned.
zombie him?
Uh,
Oh, nice.
Val comes up to Charlie and he hands him a piece of paper.
What? He takes the piece of paper. What's on the piece of paper?
It's a list and it says at the top, people that, in parentheses, probably aren't the wizard.
Probably
Probably
aren't.
aren't the wizard.
Is Vel on the list? Did he have
Val
to
is on the
confirm with
list of
himself?
someone that's probably not the wizard.
My next question is Charlie on the list, or are we really not sure? Because it's in line with something he would do.
Yeah, Charlie is
They're like-
not on the list of
I
people
would
that
love that
probably
as a
aren't the
plot
wizard.
twist.
I wasn't listening. What?
It's just Charlie.
We were confirming whether or not Charlie is the wizard.
Oh God. You don't
That
look like the
would-
poster for one. Anyway, this little
That's
aside has
pretty
taken a lot of time, so let's just get this wrapped up.
I am zombieing him.
Okay, that you can do with the body.
Yippee.
Yippee.
All right, so is anybody going to meet back up with Kiki?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, like, 3 of the names on the list Val gave me of people who probably aren't the wizard are some of Charlie's personas, though.
All right,
Like Obama.
gone.
Oh my god.
Charlie is
No, let's not go there.
Oh my
No.
god.
Charlie was
there.
Obama all along. Obviously.
All right, so everyone else. Oh, Bridget's not here. Everyone
Yeah,
else.
every time someone's like, thanks, Obama, Charlie's like, I did my best, okay?
All right, so everybody comes in, and then Dell's like, "Where's Cuddles?"
he's probably
Tried
out
to
fucking
lure-
somebody again.
That very
Tried
much
to lure
depends.
children into a
Has
van.
he accepted Jesus into his heart?
We
God.
punished him for his. We punished him for his rightful wrongdoings.
Okay, so one of you's not lying.
Val is
Which one's not
over-
lying?
To be fair, I didn't lie.
Oh God.
I said
Okay,
it
te-
depends. Has he accepted Jesus into his heart?
God.
All right, one person is actively telling the truth. And it's Jake.
Yeah. Charles is not a liar.
All right. Anyway, Kiki, she's holding one of those recording drones under her arm, which is still going and fighting her. But she's like got it locked in.
Oh gosh.
And she also has a laptop.
Anything.
It's like, okay, so this is something Gears whipped up a while ago. It's like holding out the drone with the recording device. It's like, okay, this one has been hooked up to the Foundation's internet. So if we can get this in the pot with the rest of the stuff to get enchanted, it can stream back what it sees.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
that
can
would
do
be
that.
smarter than just hiding as a mouse.
One of those is safer for you.
Significantly.
So, do we want to do this and just watch?
Hell
It
yeah.
might not be a bad idea to
Sure.
see what we're working with.
If we need to get somewhere quickly, he's probably got a plant on the property.
Yeah.
Okay, so cutting ahead, it's 2 hours back into the village, and you see in the town square, I'm not even going to bother changing the map. Portal opens, a bunch of like royal guards come out. They have one wheelbarrow full of the previous day's wagers, selling the items back to the people. And then another wheelbarrow being loaded up with stuff and marked who it's from. Who's dropping in the drone?
Who's the least suspicious person we have?
Did
Maddie.
anyone remember to drag Cuddles' body back so we can revive him if need be?
Oh, it's walking on its own.
Zombified.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
Oh,
fine.
right, it is.
it's shambling.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just using muscle memory and randomly grabbing women's asses.
Oh God.
No, we're specifically taking a route so that it
God's
can't.
sake.
I'm taking a route so it can't. It's supposed to do what I say, so.
Cuddle's response is not to just randomly grab asses.
Press X to
But
doubt.
there is a mass of sleight of hand.
Yes, well, the
The
only action
technique.
that the body can currently take is an attack ordered by me specifically. So all you can do right now is just walk.
Man, it's wild that all of you just
No,
stood
it's
by while that
randomly
random lumberjack
pickpocketing.
did that.
Nice.
I'm throwing. By the way, I'm throwing in my mortar and pestle
Cool.
just to use locate object on them.
That is smart.
Clever boy.
Okay.
Cuddles'
And
body
I'm
is
putting the
just
drone
randomly
in it.
Okay, cool. Kiki is staying in the tour bus. She has a laptop open. She sees you doing this through the recording device as it streams. Is anybody else staying in the tour bus?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So after half an hour or so of all the transactions happening. Wait, Cuddles, what you saying? Oh, not saying anything. Okay.
Oh, Cuddles' body is randomly pickpocketing.
Again, the only action it can take
It's
is
going off of
an attack that it cannot do by itself.
Yeah. It's trying.
Yes, but it's muscle memory.
You can see it
Doesn't matter.
shambling, like weak-wristedly trying, just like butting up against people's pockets, but unable to
Just
grab.
so that Mallow isn't entirely out of the game yet, how about a will save to see if he can try? Not saying that he would be successful, but a will save just to see if his body tries.
Alright.
Oh. Is there a DC associated with you tuning him into a zombie?
No, because he's dead.
Okay, so that won't be.
I can use my reaction to animate it as a zombie under my control with 1 hit point.
Right.
In combat, the zombie's turn comes immediately after yours. It obeys your mental commands, and the only action it can take is the attack action, making 1 melee attack.
All right,
So I
he's
can't
only
tell
out of
take
this
anything
for
else
like
then.
5 minutes before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay, so after about half an hour, the transaction's finally done. The guards go back into the portal that was opened up in the center of town, and you see what looks to be an underground dungeon is where they bring it. And the guards bring the cart in front of this old man that looks very similar to the poster, but not like neat. He's much more. That's like the glamour shot. This is the real dude. And you notice almost immediately the white lab coat with the insignia and the badge, SCP Foundation, Senior Researcher Fishbomb.
Is the map supposed to be completely blacked out for us?
Almost.
Fish bomb. I do not know that guy.
It's just Mr. Fish.
Oh no, where'd his token go?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, did I put them in the wrong? I put them in the wrong tab. There we go. Now it's in the correct tab. All right. Okay, so he takes the cart, rolls it down, or haphazardly rolls it down this stairs, just clunk, 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 clunk. And you see... He is in a prison cell. And as you pass by each door, you see inside each cell is a child.
Oh.
Oh.
W-
Oh no. We just burned a guy for this shit.
Yep.
Come
Bonfire
on.
2.0?
Did you say Bonfire 2.0?
I did.
Hell yeah.
No, the proper title of that move, and I'm giving it a title because I have dual concentration. Hold person in Bonfire is Witch's Throne.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can't
not
we
Fire
just call it
Festival?
making s'mores?
No, s'mores
Okay.
are nice. S'mores are delightful.
So this is
Burning body isn't.
the only time in the campaign I have to give a content warning. If you find certain forms of domestic violence triggering, go ahead and mute me until everyone else starts talking.
These nuts.
So he finally brings the cart in to a cell. And the only thing you really notice in the cell, aside from desk and bed, is like there's a lump of blanket on top of the bed. And Fishbomb looks at the direction of the bed and is like, "Good morning, 4238. Are you ready?" And there's a little stirring among the blankets. "If you want your daily meal, we need to get through this." And the blankets, barely, not even 4 feet tall. Someone underneath the blankets goes over to the desk. And he starts taking out objects like, okay, now here's the simple stuff. And it's stuff that hasn't been enchanted yet. He's like, all right, now try this. It's just a simple hammer. You see one arm, a tiny arm, reaching out from underneath the blanket, hovers the hand, and you see it start to have a green haze. It's like, oh, that's good. Very good. Very good. Like, all right, here's the next thing. And it's a mortar and pestle. She reaches her hand out. Green haze. It's like, ah, excellent. Like, all right, let's get a little more complicated. Takes out a hammer that's already green. It's like, all right, give it a try. Hand reaches out, and it just disintegrates into dust. And as that happens, you see Fishbomb just take his ham and slam it down on the smaller hand. And you can hear whimpering and trying to pull away. And it's like, no, calm down, then I can let you go. It's like, do you have any idea how much money that just cost us? Like, calm down. We still have a lot to get through, then you can eat. And now he starts bringing out weapons. It's like, all right, now these are for the guards. You know how these are needed for the war effort. Brings out her other hand. Now the first one's hurting. starts to get all hazy, and he's like, good, see, I knew you could do it. It's like, okay, now try this. And you can see it's like a potion. Reaches out her hand, turns to dust, and you see him kick her chair out from under, bounce her head off the edge of the table, cry out, but then just sobbing on the floor. And it's like, I tried to get you. I know you can do this. It's like, all right, stiff upper lip. We can just get through this. I'll have the peasants make you some of that ice cream again, okay? So he takes out, like, a suit of armor that's heavily enchanted. It's like, all right, this one's for the prince. All right, don't mess this up. This means a lot. Reaches her hand out. It goes from a blue haze to a red haze. And he's like, see, you're doing so good. All right. We're almost done. All right. Brings out what looks like a tome. Already has a blue haze around it. It's like, all right, just do that again. One more time. Still, like, sniffling to herself. Reaches a hand out. The spell book disintegrates. You see the look in his face as he just kicks her arm in the way of one of the legs of the table, and you can hear the bones snap. And he just starts pacing around. You were doing so good. All right. There's only one thing left. Look, it's one of these mechanical marvels things, all right? So it must be for the king. This is really important now. I need you to not mess this up. She reaches out her hand. As the screen goes black, Kiki looks around, and just a horrified look on her face, and softly says, "It's gone." And that is where we are ending.
Okay.
Bruh.
Wow, one of the few moral acts that Charlie actually has morals towards. Child suffering.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
Wiki
well,
Canon.
fuck, that was uncomfortable.
So, taking everything into consideration, I am just loving the idea of the things we can do to that man.
And someone
Fallen on
cast
homicide?
How is Kelsey feeling about this guy?
You did, in fact, get him murdered. You win. Fuck you a little bit.
We just burnt our teammate alive. Think about what we will do. Dell.
Mhm.
Can
Oh, yeah.
anyone
I
cast
believe I have the spell
regeneration?
regenerate. I believe I can regenerate, and I am happy to use it.
Oh hell yeah. We can have fun with him for hours.
You do still, the mortar and pestle is still there, though.
I know. You said we're leaving it at that. Next time I'd
Okay.
cast locate object.
All right. So I think it's unanimous this guy has to die.
Horribly,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So when I said I hesitate to say worse than Nazi.
Worse than Nazi. Nazi scientist.
Yeah.
Like, that's the level of this.
Like, does it make it worse that he's Foundation?
Like if we
A little bit.
find if we go there and we find two twins sewn together, I wouldn't be shocked.
Oh God.
I'm glad we're on
Okay.
agreement that he has to die.
Yeah.
No, I'm not on the page he has to die. I'm on the page he has to suffer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is also an acceptable punishment. All right, so next session we'll find out what Mallow's playing.
We might cool it down. We might have to cool it down though because of streaming.
Yeah, describing what you're doing. All right, so we will pick this back up in 2 weeks.
So,
Wait, before we end,
Yeah.
I need somebody to roll a 1d6.
All right,
Right.
Charlie, since you killed him, you can do it.
Debatably, a group decision.
It was
It was-
yourself.
Yeah.
fate killed him in the fire.
I did leave all of the decisions up to everyone else. I
It was
was
your
just
spell.
going with. Okay, fine. Just roll a d6.
Yes.
Yes.
Four.
Okay.
Did not think this would be the session where Cuddles goes too far.
And
Mallow,
here
are
I
you
was
mad
just
at
trying
me?
to give kids and no,
Okay, good.
you're just gonna end up with somebody just as chaotic but less horny.
That's
And less
Okay.
likely to
Why
drag
do I feel
kids
like
into a van.
Why do I feel like
To be
you're
fair,
monkey
the way
pawing
you-
this?
here's how you phrased it, Mallow. I'm going to lure the kids over and give them the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Not-
sounds
You
like
see, my
alcohol.
roommate
No.
screamed "what"
No.
at that.
Yeah, that was the point of no return.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
one of the most
phrasing
Don't do
defining
that again. Please don't
one
do
of the
that
most
again.
defining things for Charlie is child suffering. So that's kind of
Yeah.
one of the few things that he'll morally object to, which is also why this guy just made a shit list.
Yeah. If you want a good bad time, that article, Jesus Christ, I toned it down.
I just pulled it up.
I'm
have it.
probably never going to
Wait,
read that
sure.
article.
Word.
No, do
Also-
not.
Me neither.
On top of that,
Well, it
I
depends
on what
originally
quickly
didn't
you
plan
look
on using
up on.
bonfire. I asked everyone else if we're going to save you or not. I suggested I could use spare the dying. I
Yeah.
was going to capture your soul and made the plan to revive you. I did everything in my power while also being completely uncaring about which way it went.
We were there.
Yeah. Dell
And it's
did not
wild
know what
that
happened.
It's wild that everyone just let that
Really
random
fine.
lumberjack do that. Like, damn.
Mm,
Well, none of you were locals, so
And it wasn't one of them.
yeah. Just some
I'm sure the
strangers
parents
came into
who had to pull their
town.
kids away.
Yeah. And they just sacrificed one of their own.
Came in, one of them sold them a bunch of energy drinks. We sacrificed the one that made the sale.
You do still have the produce and the clothing.
Awesome.
Some of the
Ah.
produce we could probably give back, I guess. I don't know. I feel guilty taking from them.
It was a
No,
trade.
It's all been labeled to be shipped to the bar.
They don't ship. You would be taking it in the tour bus.
I mean, the product does what he said it does. and they
I just never mentioned the side effects.
Oh God.
I mean, once they
it-
get hit with the side effects, they're probably going to be like, "Oh, so that's why they murdered him." All right.
Hmm.
They are still speed potions. I forgot that.
Yeah.
The
All right.
lethargy is going to hit hard.
Yeah, we need to end this now. All right, ending stream now.